Anyways, we're live.
Okay.
So we're gonna do. Today we're playing Tales from the Loop. It's actually the first part of the campaign that comes with the book from the Kickstarter, and this is that covers a full year basically. And this is starting off in the summer. It's called Summer Break and Killer Birds. So you can imagine there's probably some killer birds. So I guess what we'll do, first thing we'll do is we'll introduce the characters, and then no, let's actually do the group thing first. So in this game, there's like certain group dynamics. So part of the process is figuring some out together. You don't just make your own character. You've got like some things that are together, and one of those things is your hideout. Every group of kids has their hideout, and this hideout, by the way, if you don't know this, is it's a safe place. Essentially, as far as the game mechanics go, no grown-ups or no bad guys or whatever can ever get you when you're in the hideout. If you're in the hideout, you're 100% safe. And you can also use the hideout to remove conditions, as it would be. So like if you are like frightened and this kind of stuff and it gives you some negative conditions, you can actually use the hideout to remove those things by going back there together as like a group. So that's kind of important. So you guys were talking about it earlier, and would you just hide on your hideout? What is it?
Sounds like the barn in a tree.
Yes.
Well, we compromised on a tree house made of barn pieces.
Yes.
Okay.
With
Why?
a rope
Because
ladder.
the person who knew how to find the pieces lived on a farm. Go figure.
Okay, so is this near a farm somewhere, or is it in somebody's backyard, or where is this treehouse?
Oh, we didn't talk about that part.
It'd be funny if it's
See
in the
that?
middle of a field somewhere where there's this
Yeah.
barn sitting up in a tree and there's cows outside on the ground grazing. That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, because the really cool kids won't go there,
Mhm.
so we're totally safe there.
Right.
Okay, so it's in like a field basically, away from houses and other things. It's in like a farm field, I guess.
Yeah.
That's cool. Okay, so the other thing is, I had my list. No, I've lost it. So your group is so who's the leader of the group? That was the other thing. Like, who would you say is the leader of the group?
Probably the really cool kid, the one we have.
Oh yeah, the really cool kid should be.
What's his name?
The popular kid.
Kyle.
hilarious.
Kyle.
So Kyle is the leader. Okay.
Yeah. God knows why he has us as friends.
Why is he hanging out with us? Yeah,
Yeah,
there's something
exactly.
wrong there.
Well, that's something we can figure out as well.
Well-
What kind of connection that he's figuring out.
Because Andrew lets me borrow his notes.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
That
And-
makes sense.
And Christopher, for some reason, thinks I can get him a date. I don't know where he got that idea.
Nice. Very cool. Okay, so and so what makes you different than the rest of the kids? Like, why is this group kind of your own little thing? Like, maybe you have something in common, or
Probably hang out for some reason.
any particular reason? Were you born like you all live in the same area? You
Yeah.
Probably the same school, because I remember when I was a kid, we used to play hide and seek with a whole bunch of the same kids over and over again. Like, you just hang out and do things together.
Yeah, and everyone changed maybe a little bit. That's why we are so different. But I mean, that's the ties that bind, right?
Yeah, well, I think when you're younger, you tend to hang out with more of a variety of kids. As you get older, you start to really segment, separate.
Yeah.
So you're all kind of from the same like block or general area. How does that work for you, Marcus, being a hick? So you don't live on a farm, or? Well,
No, I would probably live on a farm, but I like to ride my bike, so I'll probably ride over to them, wherever they're hanging out. And I guess my parents are probably more adventurous, kind of growing up on a farm. They probably trust me to like take care of myself, basically. So
cool.
if it's a far ride, it's not a huge deal.
Okay, and then basically they're probably somewhere on the land that you at least go through is where this treehouse is. So you were that kind of connection there. Well, that makes sense. So, who dislikes you? Do you have like a rival gang, or is it, it's just one neighbor? Or...
Well, of course it's a rival gang. It's always a rival gang. Some people just can't handle that other people have it together.
Okay. So, are they older than you or young? Because you guys are all roughly in the same age group. Nobody's super young, right? Nobody's 15 and nobody's 10, right? You're all kind of 11, 12, 13.
I think Christopher's 12. So.
Yeah, Danny's 11, I think.
I'm 13.
Also 13.
12.
Yeah. Okay. So you're all kind of like roughly the same age. There's no extreme. So are these? This is this rival gang like older kids? Or like
yeah, because one of my problems is tough kids beat me up, so I assume I'm with these guys because I keep on getting beaten up.
Okay. Cool. All right, and we determined, I guess, that nobody's in love with anybody. Does anybody have a love interest from somebody else's sister or mother or cousin?
Oh, probably Sharky has. I don't know if someone has a sister like a really pretty one. Maybe the prettiest girl in school. He would never tell anyone, and he doesn't show it, but he's probably in love with her totally, like since forever, like half a year.
Nice. So who's got the pretty sister? Probably the dumpiest boy.
That makes perfect sense.
It's always the way. I'm not choosing who's the dumpiest boy. You have to pick.
Don't look at me.
It's not a must. It's just my idea.
I haven't seen the Hicks picture. I don't know what the Hicks.
Yeah, we'll say it's the Hick. He hasn't quite grown into his bones yet. He's kind of
Okay, so you have a really pretty sister, which is also kind of interesting. Yeah, she's
older than you or younger?
Can be older.
Okay.
High
Oh
school,
man, yeah, that's
something.
like never happening.
Yeah, she's got to be completely out of his league.
Like 15.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
He's ancient.
Wow.
perfect. Okay, so now I have to ask individual kids. So here we go. Get ready. This is like you didn't know you'd have like a psychological profile before you start this. This is supposed to get you in the mindset of your kids. So I'm going to ask each kid a question. You can tell me what you think. Let's see. Let me get all my kids up. Just start. Okay, so we'll start with Andrew because you are alphabetically first. I guess that's why it's listed like that. So Andrew Franklin, the bookworm. Okay, wrong. So, do you have any siblings?
Andrew, yeah, he has an older brother.
And what's your relationship with your older brother?
It's a very good relationship because my older brother is kind of homebound sometimes due to some health issues.
Okay. Sorry, that was not here. That was random. Okay, and let's see. Christopher, what do your parents do for work? Do they both work? One of them works? They're out of work?
I think they're both working.
Do you know what they do?
Yeah, I think the mom must work like a waitress at one of those greasy spoon places.
Okay.
And father, I'd say he's like the music teacher at at one of the schools.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay. And let's see. What's the Hicks name?
Donnie or Donald, but
Right.
Donnie.
Okay, yeah, because I just have you listed as Hicks. You were under the H's. So what do you dream about at night?
Being a Hick. probably, summers not having to do repetitive work, like around the farm, like milking cows and tending to chickens and stuff. So whatever that would be, he probably dreams of being in like sports or something, but never has the time. So we'll say he wants to play baseball.
Okay. Cool. And Kyle.
I didn't do it. No one saw me.
What is the furthest you've traveled from your home?
I have been to America because Dad is from there.
Nice. How about on your own, though?
All right, we're not in America, right?
Oh, you're in Sweden.
Oh, we're Swedish. Why did I name my kid Donnie?
I don't know. That's okay. I only did the Swedish loop because the thing's written in the Swedish loop, and if I run the thing and the other one, it would just be confusing. So you're Swedish, but it's okay. There's a lot of heavy American influence according to the game.
Okay. So yeah, cool. So you can still like baseball.
Well, yeah, I would think even more so.
Very cool.
Okay, so how about on your own? Are you adventurous, or do you mostly stay around your area when you're on your own?
On my own, don't go a lot of places because that ain't safe. With other people, sure, let's go. Okay, and my daughter is here trying to get on camera.
Nice.
Aww.
Here, say hi, Deborah.
Hello.
Hey, Deborah.
Oh, cool hair. Nice.
Yep. Okay, quit stepping on my microphone, Deborah. Okay. All right. Bye, baby.
Finally, Sharky. What do you think about sports?
Man, without sports, I wouldn't survive. I mean, I've got my skateboard, and that's cool shit.
But is that a sport?
That's sport, man. Push, push. Want to argue here? Push.
Okay, I've seen Sharky skate. That is cool.
It is, man.
Okay, cool. All right, so you're basically the way that you introduce your characters is we set like a scene. So let me get into it. Essentially, we're going to start you off. It is summer. It's Monday morning. So you're probably home eating breakfast or whatever you might do in the morning on Monday. So somebody want to go first? Like, what would you be doing on Monday morning at your house?
Monday morning, which means both parents are in a bad mood.
It's school. It's school.
It's the summer break.
Oh, summer break.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I was getting ready to go to school and
Nice.
Okay, for people who like school, that's okay. I just like
Okay, so you're
to
getting
feel
ready
I
for
needed school.
so I've done this once where it was a holiday. I didn't know it was a holiday. So I show up at school and it's all locked up and I'm wondering what the heck's going on.
Yeah, it's the summer. It's early summer. I mean, it's not like you didn't just finish school last week. It's the summer's been moving on, but it's not close to fall yet. So it's clear. It's definitely the summer. You're probably into your summer routine. So yeah. So you were saying, Kyle.
No, both parents are in a bad mood. Dad is going to work. Mother will probably go to her full-time shopping gig.
Can I go? Please.
Okay.
I want to go.
And what do you generally do? You wait till you just stay out of their way, or?
Oh, I'll so stay out of their way.
Okay.
I don't want no part of that.
All right. So you're just off having your breakfast, getting ready so you can get out of the house, enjoy your friends, I guess.
Well, if they start arguing, I will leave first.
Okay. They're not arguing. They're watching the news, I guess, in the morning. And there's been like a lot of, I guess, dead animals showing up recently. So they're kind of engaged in looking at that while they're arguing with each other, but they don't really seem to get into a fight about it. They're just watching it. How about our other people? What's Andrew doing on a Monday morning?
Andrew's up early. He's in the kitchen. He's making him some toast. He's eating a bowl of tail from the Fruit Loops cereal. And as his mom comes into the kitchen all dressed in her postal uniform as she works for the Postal Service, she looks at him and says, "Oh, good job, Andrew. I'm glad you were up early getting your breakfast. Dad's sleeping in again. You know, he's on break, summer break from the college from teaching. So, you know, we're going to let him sleep in." And Andrew looks at her and, "Well, that's good, Mom. As long as when he wakes up, do you mind if I go to the library and see what new books they have in? They should have some new books in, you know, for summer. So as long as Dad doesn't care, is it okay if you?" And she'll pull a couple of dollars out from her purse and says, "Yeah, and you can even stop at the store and, you know, get you a snack or something." So that's what Andrew's doing that morning.
Okay, cool. So you're doing that. Actually, the library is closed in the summer. But
Well, I guess he's going to the library.
yeah, so
Everything's closed during the summer.
yeah,
Wow. Take a break,
however, being like a bookworm, you probably know that it's pretty simple to sneak into the school library, which is pretty extensive. Your mom is probably unaware that you're sneaking into the library to take books out, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're doing breaking and entering?
I guess so.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
he just-
They probably gave him a key.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
exactly.
they probably gave him a key. You're right. He has a key.
So much for being a bookworm. You're just going to turn me into a criminal already.
That's up to you. It's just the library is closed. So what's it like on the farm in the morning?
I think it would be. I think Donnie would be trying to sleep in, probably trying to fake some kind of sickness, because Monday morning means up at like probably 5, preparing to go milk cattle and collect the eggs from the chicken coops, and help out Dad around maybe fixing fences and things. So it's not very
So
fun.
you're gonna try to get out of that.
Yeah,
So you
absolutely.
go off and sneak around your friends. Okay.
Yes.
So your father comes in and he says, "Donnie, you gotta get up and do your chores this morning. Don't be so lazy."
Oh, feel my hands, they're clammy and I feel really bad. Mom, I think Mom undercooked the steak last night.
He says, "Well, she's never been a very good cook. Let me feel your hands here." And he's gonna check it out. So go ahead and roll. That would be your charm, I guess.
Okay.
So that's your heart plus any skill you might have in charm, which I don't think you have any. So just your heart.
I have 1 in charm.
You do. Why don't I see that there?
Uh,
Oh, indeed, I see it. Yep. Okay. So 4. So you roll 4d6, and you're trying to get a 6.
all right.
Oh, that's not for Marcus.
Yes, it's not.
Not a game for you.
I'll have 5 1s and a 3. I'm calling it right now. So 4d6, eh? Here we go. No 6s.
Okay.
Oh, what a surprise.
So,
2s.
so your options are this, basically, just so we can kind of run through the mechanics of how it works. You failed, which means he's probably going to tell you to get up and work, and you're probably not going to be able to go see your friends at least till like halfway through the day, if not longer. You have a couple options. You can either use your luck if you have any luck points, which you actually should have 4 of them, and the luck allows you to re-roll it. You can do that. You can only do it once per time that you roll stuff. So you could use that, but you only have those 4 luck points for this entire session.
I thought luck was 15 minus.
Yeah, he's 11, so it's 15
I'm
minus
11,
he's
yeah.
the youngest.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, if the other thing you can do is you could push the roll, where you just simply go again. But if you do that and you fail, then you're going to take a condition. And
Like your dad's gonna slap you.
yeah, well, the condition will be,
Yeah.
and then that condition is going to give you a -1 die roll, basically until it gets relieved. Or you can
Okay.
just stay and not go out and meet the kids right now.
I'm gonna try to do a luck.
Okay.
Use a luck points. Try to re-roll it. Just for the heck of it. So I trust my rules. So 4. Okay, so this time 1, 6, a 4, a 3, and a 1.
Perfect. Okay. So yeah. So you're lucky that it happens to be that your hand was whatever, maybe numb because you were sleeping on it funny or something, and he feels it and he thinks that it doesn't feel right, and he says, "Oh, okay, that's fine, but I'll let you know you're gonna have to stay in bed. You're not gonna be able to go out," and then he just like leaves you there.
Thankfully, I can hop out the window, I'm sure.
Yeah, you're gonna sneak out. Cool. Which we'll deal with in a second. You're getting all kinds of trouble the first day. Okay, so that's called who has nugget? Sharky. What is Sharky doing?
Sharky is up very early, like when the sun goes up, and he's just now sneaking down the stairs because he knows that his father usually falls asleep at the kitchen table, being totally drunk, like really fucking drunk, and surrounded probably by cigarette butts and some beer bottles, and his mother is probably sleeping in the living room because she can't stand him anymore. Yeah, and he tries to avoid both of them to just get out of the house and to the tree house.
Okay, so you want to sneak then.
Oh yes.
So go ahead and do your
Oh,
sneak.
after all. Oh no.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so your sneak is going to be
2 then, right?
2
I've
plus
got
your
2
body,
points.
and you have 5 in body, so you get 7.
Ooh.
Wow, you're like
Wow, that feels like Shadowrun. Okay. Oh wow. Believe it or not, I've only got 1 6. But
1's all you need. Okay. So you're able to sneak out. You see exactly as you thought. You know, he's unconscious in the kitchen. You do see, you kind of peek in, you see your mother's still sleeping on the couch, so you're able to kind of get out the door, grab your skateboard, I guess, or whatever on your way out, and start heading off towards where the treehouse is.
yeah.
And you're probably there first in the morning. Although possibly the next one to be there might be Donnie, since you're going to sneak out of your house now too, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, we'll do that in a second. So when you get to the treehouse, Sharky, you're kind of hanging out there. Maybe you grabbed like some food from the kitchen or whatever, and you're eating it there. And
Oh no, we don't have food. Usually that's a really shitty condition at home because we just can't afford food, and mother has to like what's that called, like the welfare, like you get those stamps and you can get food every day and such, and yeah, and there is nothing left over from the last day because father of course took everything in his drunken state, and he knows that already, like, but there's probably some marketplace maybe where he
like a
now
kiosk.
and then gets an apple, steals an apple, things like that. Yeah, you can somehow have to survive. I mean,
okay, yeah. So we'll say this is a regular thing for you. So you're maybe there's a kindly kiosk manager who kind of looks the other way.
Yeah, he
knows
knows.
You're going to steal the apple, but he kind of lets you do it because he knows that you're doing that every day. I'm not going to let you get arrested in the first scene.
How generous.
Well, you know, we got to give it a roll. So you get to the treehouse and you're kind of waiting for everybody else to get there, and you hear the funniest thing. It sounds like these little tiny metallic voices are arguing in the tree above you, and they're saying, "Oh, you always get the best branches. Why do you get the best branches? Because I'm bigger than you. Let's just work together."
I stay under the branches and look up and shout immediately, "Hey, you little shits, get out of our treehouse!"
Okay. All right, so you stick your head out and you scream, and there's got to be about like 24 birds in the trees, and when you scream, they all just take off in every direction.
Is that normal? Like birds
Birds to take
speaking?
off and yell at them?
No, birds speaking.
Absolutely not.
Okay, good.
I guess I
think
should explain that. So, like, even though there's like weird shit, what would be normal are robots and some high tech stuff. But yeah, no, birds speaking, monsters, everything like that is not normal at all.
Yeah, he still assumes there is someone up there, so he
Yeah.
keeps shouting up like insults and such. Someone clearly invaded our clubhouse, so someone's going to pay for that.
Okay. So you're screaming up in the tree.
Yeah.
Around about that time, maybe some of the other guys are starting to make their way into the field, and you hear Kyle yelling at somebody in the treehouse.
Oh, Sharky.
Oh, Sharky.
Sharky, I'm sorry. I'll get your names eventually. Sharky is yelling up at the treehouse, and whoever had already left their house by now is probably already on their way. Well, for sure, Donnie, I would say, because you had to sneak out early as well. So you hear Sharky. Did everybody else go directly to the treehouse when they were done with their breakfast and stuff, or?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but Andrew, he would be bringing up the rear. He'd be the last one there.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of like in the middle of this big field, as you guys talked about. So there's kind of this like really large tree in this field that's mostly used for the cattle to walk around and stuff. So you're kind of all coming from different directions, from wherever your houses were, and you can start to hear your friend being very loud in the morning.
Okay, Sharky's there.
Now, what the heck is all that ruckus, Sharky?
He turns around really fast and swings his skateboard, almost taking you down, maybe. And he shouts, pointing up, "Those little shits from school found our clubhouse. Can you believe it? They're sitting up there and they don't move."
I didn't see anybody up there.
Yeah, I think you're losing it, Sharky. You fell off that skateboard again?
Who's losing it here? Ha ha! Who's losing it here?
Okay, Sharky, how many times have I told you? Helmet.
What?
Helmet.
What are you talking about?
One too many hits on the concrete.
Oh God! If you don't believe me, go up there. Know what? I'll do it. And Anna tried to climb the tree, which I did a lot of times before. Do I have to roll?
Well, you're going above where the treehouse is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I want to go further, like
Yeah, go ahead.
branches above.
Huh?
And I'll look if there is something or someone left.
Yeah, so you're going to do move, which is for you is,
Oh, really?
again, 7.
Move. Okay.
Huh?
Oh, that's not good. Okay. So I can I'll push that.
Controls.
Oh, this could end badly.
Well, okay, well, hold on. Before you push,
Yeah.
you know what's going to happen. If you failed, you just can't get up any higher than you wanted to get. If you push it, you fail. You might fall out of the tree.
How far up am I? Can I?
Well, you're like
see?
just above the clubhouse. You can't really see anybody up there, and it doesn't seem like that. I mean, it's pretty difficult to climb past this point.
Okay, so
So,
I hide my inability,
Okay.
and I scream down. I don't know how, but the tree is big enough. They could have escaped just in the back of the tree and run through the field. I swear to you, if I find them and if I find evidence here, they're gonna pay for that shit. Those little shits, those shits.
Donnie just
Any-
whispers to the others. Sounds
Yeah.
like somebody didn't have their breakfast again.
Yeah. There's no way in the field running away. Sharky is like
Yeah.
seeing things again.
That's why I bring the bag. Here you go, Sharky. Have a Sunny D.
Yeah, I brought some saffron spooler and some paprikakors and some gravlax for you.
Nice.
I got some apples. And I got some dog treats because my German Shepherd is with me.
Nice.
One.
Yeah,
At
get
that
down
point,
again.
and
I'm
comes
sorry.
up to the group and sees what's going on, and the rest of them are pulling out these pieces of food and stuff. And he goes, "Well, Sharky, I don't know what all this is about. Luckily, I always come in on the end and miss all of your shenanigans. But if you're really upset and need something to eat, I brought the last little pieces of the box of the Fruit Loops, if you want those."
And he immediately grabs it from your hand and digs his hand into that little bag and stuffs his mouth. And he's still screaming out insults like the Fruit Loops spreading all over you. Face red.
Nice.
I don't know how you two eat that stuff.
Yeah, I think it's because you watch too much of that American cartoons and you just buy the stuff they try to sell you.
Hey, no, American cartoons are cool. Most of them.
Yeah, there's a lot of good knowledge in those things. You know, you need to study everything. The mind.
Yeah, plus Jem is hot.
When he calmed down finally after 5 minutes or something, and that's absolutely the normal thing for him, like exploding and then everything is fine again. He tells you what he heard, actually, what they were talking about, which doesn't make really sense to him and probably to nobody else, but that's what he heard, and he tells them.
Okay. That's weird.
So
Wait,
how hard did you hit your head again?
Yeah, wait, are you telling us those birds were talking?
Not the birds.
Sound like birds.
The guys from school were up there, told you. Not the birds.
Okay, but you didn't see any guys, but you did see birds.
Yeah, but... Okay. 10, 9, 8. I told you, they fled behind the tree while I wasn't looking.
We didn't see anybody running through the field when we
Yeah,
came
but
up.
that's the only possibility.
Or you just hit your head again. Just admit it. It's okay.
Hey, I didn't fall since last month, maybe? On the head, at least.
See, there you go. It was last week and you forgot all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday.
This is serious business here, yeah?
You know, he's got a point. If somebody did get up there, we got to check it out.
Well, let's check it out. Let's see if they left anything up there or took anything.
Okay. Yeah, you could climb up there.
Andrew,
This is why I said we needed a roof hatch.
I mean, you can add a roof hatch if you want. But if you want to try to climb up, you just have to make a climb roll to see if you can get past where the treehouse is.
Which would be body and move.
Right, exactly. Body and move.
Okay, so that is 4 dice for me.
Hey, I actually got a success.
Nice.
Denied.
So
Oh,
Christopher
nice.
made it up there.
Cool. So you're able to climb up. You get basically on the top of the treehouse. You get a little bit further up, finding all the best handholds, and yeah, you get up far enough that you feel like that like basically you wouldn't be able to go any further without a possibility of the branches getting too thin, and yeah, you definitely see lots of bird droppings and stuff. Like there's definitely been birds up there. You don't see any signs that there's been a person though. Like there's no signs of a person being out there, like ripped clothes. Or...
Yeah, Sharky, there's nobody up here. It's just bird poop.
I know what I saw. Any kicks against the tree still being down at the ground. I know it.
You saw birds. You didn't see any people.
Believe what you want.
Barney would have smelled something, right, Barney? And I'll pet my German Shepherd.
Yeah, Barney seems pretty, chill. He doesn't feel like he smells a person or anything. Do you let him run around normally? Does he hang out near you? Like, what's Barney's?
Yeah, he's never on a leash. He's always at my side though.
Cool. All right. Yeah, Barney's like sniffing around the general area, and he actually, you actually do see him like focusing a little bit in one area. When you look over, there's a couple of dead birds, pigeons, which is fairly unusual to just see dead birds in the middle of the field.
Whoa, look at that. And I'll run over and start maybe looking, like peering over it, looking down at him.
Yeah, so you see there's 2 dead pigeons there, and they look like that they've been like, maybe they were fighting each other or something, because they're like, their feathers are kind of rustled and torn and that kind of thing.
Sharky runs over as well and gathers one of them up and cradles it in his arms. He looks really devastated seeing that.
as soon as you pick it up, Andrew slaps your arm and says, "Sharky, you should know better. I've read in some books those things can carry some very contagious, diseases and things that could get in your bloodstream. You don't need to be holding that."
Wow,
You could get
and,
sick from touching them too.
and immediately as he does that, he like pushes Andrew back like with full force. Don't you do that again!
And Andrew jumps back and he puts his arms up and he says, "You didn't take your medicine this morning either, did you?"
He still looks devastated. Like that's his really his love for animals. And
So you're looking at this bird, and go ahead, everybody. Is everybody over there looking at it?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So everybody roll a comprehend. That's mind plus comprehend if you have it.
okay.
Oh wow!
Nope.
Okay.
Johnny has no idea.
One success.
One success.
Cool.
Let me see. I got to roll 8 dice.
I got a 6, so yeah.
Oh, nice.
I didn't get any
Cool.
6 out of any of the 8.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got some 5s, but no 6.
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay, so you definitely find that it's unusual that these are pigeons, that the pigeons would be working seemingly in large groups like they are, and also that they would fight each other because it's not common for pigeons. Yeah. And obviously they shouldn't talk if that's what's happening.
Oh, maybe they did talk.
You think they're stool pigeons and they got offed?
Oh god.
Okay.
The pigeon talked.
See, this is why those other kids won't let you sit with them.
Donnie's just on the ground now, probably gut laughing, just rolling in the ground there.
Okay, cool. So
That's
also,
so bad.
yes, you definitely know that's unusual. But you're not gonna take the bird, right? You're leaving it on the ground now because
We should bury it because the dog might start eating it. We should bury it or something.
Oh, actually, you handled the bird, right? Like,
Sharky handled it.
Sharky. So roll a calculate.
Okay.
That's
Calculate.
Mind and calculate.
Check. 2.
tech.
No.
Yeah. All right. So you're gonna bury the birds.
Yeah.
Let's bury the birds. The dog doesn't get to it if there's some disease.
All right. Maybe bury them. All the people that had the comprehend to remember that there's actually kind of like a bird. Well, you know about it because it's kind of funny. There's this guy who was apparently a famous bird scientist who lives kind of in your town, but he went a little bit crazy and he jumped off a building with like fake wings on and broke both his legs and kind of got discredited. But you had seen him on like a talk show, so because you just remember that you're like, oh well, there's maybe there's some connection, but you don't really know.
Oh, so I'll bring that up. I go, oh yeah, I remember that Greek thing, Icarus or something. The guy with the wings.
Yeah, his name is Matt Tingblad.
Fell down, broke his leg. Well, remember that guy in town? He tried to do that. Like he went sort of crazy.
Yeah, my parents won't even. They think he's just a loon.
But he's some bird expert. I wonder if we should bring one of these dead birds to him.
That's a good idea because even though some may think he's crazy, he still has some, technology and some ideals that are good. That's good. We should do that.
Yeah, maybe we can get famous because we found it.
The only thing you're going to get famous for is falling off that skateboard.
Hey! Shut up!
Maybe if it's a new species of pigeon, they'll name it after Sharky.
Hell yeah! That
Nice.
would be awesome.
Cool. Yeah, so you're gonna save one of the birds.
Yeah, put in a shoebox or something.
Okay. Cool.
Because we've always got empty shoe boxes.
Oh, yeah.
lying around.
Yeah, that's always
can
something.
we can take the empty loop bag.
Yeah, Fruit
bag.
Loops.
Like crumbles, still those wrist crumbling in there. Nice.
So you stick it in the empty Fruit Loops box with all the crumbs. Nice.
Okay.
Cool. All right, so you have a bird. Otherwise, it all seems kind of chill, typical Monday. it's obviously, even though you're off for school, most people are working because it's the week. So you don't hear, you don't see too many people around. Plus, you're kind of in the middle of nowhere.
Hey, do you hear there's a new American movie that just came out? Empire Strikes Back. I heard it's going to be pretty good.
I wish I could see it. I don't think I can save up enough money
Dude, I got you covered.
Really?
No, we'll just
Sure.
open somebody will pay for the ticket and then we'll open the back door and you come in through the back.
Oh, great. Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah, I've never been to a movie. That would be kind of neat.
Cool. You guys want to go to the movies?
Well, we're going to go find the bird guy if he's around first.
Yeah, that's more important.
But this is what we're talking about on the way.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. You can go to the movies if you want. Cool. All right, so you're going to go to the bird guy now?
Yep.
All right, all right, so you know that he lives nearby. Let's see. But you don't know where, of course. So you would have to figure out how to figure out where he lives. You could do one of two things. Well, you could try to figure it out and then you create a way that you want to do it. Or if you have contact, well, anybody has contact. If you have heart, you can roll contact because there might be a chance that you know somebody that knows somebody or that kind of thing. So contact is heart, so everybody can roll it if they want. So roll your heart or heart plus contact if you have contact. If you're somebody doesn't have contact.
Wow.
No, 2 1s and a 4.
7 dice and no 6s.
I got 2 6s out of 3 on that one, Daniel.
Oh, wow. Okay.
I
Well, that
have
almost
one.
makes sense with the bird. And you have one as well?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So you who do you know that knows this guy?
I'm going to say that probably a contact of my father, since he teaches at the university. I'm going to say it's probably one of my father's friends that would probably know this.
Cool. How about you, Kyle? I mean, you call you Kyle. You have to change your name. Sharky. I blocked you in as Kyle for some reason.
They both have a KY. Just one starts with one ends with. You can see the resemblance.
Right.
Maybe. Well. Oh yeah. He asked when he found that bird where he took care of the wing. That's my pride.
Mhm.
He went to one of the veterinarians and Mr. Swanson and asked for help, and that's his contact. And he probably knows about bird people, right?
Yeah. So you actually met this guy, or you just know about him because they called him?
Huh? Pardon?
Did you actually meet this guy, this bird guy, or
No.
just the
I
veterinarian knows him?
want to ask the vet. Like
Okay. All right. So you didn't meet
say
him
hello
then.
and yeah.
Okay. So yes, you have 2 options. You can go to the vet, or you can go to the friend of Andrew's father. So those would be your 2 options. I mean, as far as your contacts go.
What's shorter?
Where's the college, Andrew? I mean,
I would say it would probably be I don't know how big this town is we're in. But I mean, if it's a small town, I would think it would be in another town, adjacent town.
Yeah, he'd be a phone call.
okay. So you think the vet would be closer?
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, the vet's probably closer. You can get on your bikes or walk or however you want to get there. Who has a bike?
I got a bike.
I don't have one.
We have a skateboard.
Walk.
Yeah.
There's a skateboard.
Yeah, I usually hang at the back from one of the bikes, of course, doing my skateboard thing.
I mean, most people have bikes, so you can have a bike automatically if you want.
Oh, okay. We'll take a bike.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. You can pretty much have what you want as long as it's not crazy. Because they're all incidental. But yeah, pretty much everybody has a bike in the 80s. I don't think I knew anybody that had a bike. But if you don't have a bike, that's fine. You might just have a crappy bike if you're poor, or like a really nice bike if you're rich, but you probably had a bike. Or you had a skateboard. Yeah. Okay, cool. So you're able to go to the vet, and you show up, and now it's you were hanging out in the morning or whatever, so everything's open now, and you pull up to this place, this little veterinarian clinic. It's a very small building. yeah, as most vets are, it's just like a little one-story building. With a door in the front with a little dog on it or something, and you can just walk right in if you'd like.
Yeah, I walk to the reception and
Cool.
I immediately shout, Dr. Swanson, hello?
So the receptionist looks down at you, and she's like, "Oh, hey, honey, the doctor's in the back. Let me get him for you."
Yeah, but it's important. Dr. Swanson?
Okay. All right. Okay. Have a seat. She's like this
Okay.
older lady, and then she gets up, like really slowly.
Come on, guys, let's sit down.
And she's
Dr.
walking.
Swanson?
Every time like you yell out, she stops again and looks back at you. And she's like moving forward to the door, like so slow, it's painful. Yeah, but then she eventually goes into the door and comes back out, and the doctor comes out. He's like in his mid-30s, typical vet. He's got like a little white coat on or whatever, and he comes out and he says, "Oh, Shark. Well, what's your real name?" He totally calls you by your real name.
Hey, nobody told me to choose a real name.
Choose a good name.
Morgan. What about
Morgan.
Morgan?
All right.
Yeah.
So he says, "Hey, Morgan.
And I cringe.
Good to see you again, young man."
Dr. Swanson, it's Sharky. And he stands up and actually extends his hand to shake his. And I say, Dr. Swanson, we've got something really important, and I need to know where I can find that bird guy, who jumped from the building and broke his legs.
Oh, he's he doesn't take well to people these days.
Yeah, but
maybe I can help you.
And I turn around to the others. Come on, guys. I mean, it's important, right? Tell him.
Show him the bird.
Yeah. I bring out the Fruit Loops box and pour out the dead bird.
Look, Dr. Swanson.
So he looks at the bird and he says, Maureen, and that's the receptionist's name, and get me some gloves. And she comes over with a pair of gloves. He puts them on. He starts looking at the bird, and he's like, "Yeah, it looks like there's a dead bird."
There were two of them.
Yeah, Sharky touched him. He's probably gonna get sick, right?
What?
Yeah, he didn't have gloves.
Sharky, you shouldn't do that, Morgan. Why? Go in the back and wash your hands. Maureen, show him the sink.
Okay.
And Sharky ate something after he touched the bird.
Yeah, it was really bad.
Hey, can you stop spraying? Oh, I can't believe you're doing
Sharky,
that.
You might need a shot.
Yeah, you need to check his head too. He keeps hitting it on that skateboard.
And he's red again, like totally red.
Okay. Wash your hands, and we'll see if we have a lollipop back there. Yeah. So, dead bird.
Yeah, we want to show it to this bird specialist.
Yeah, we think they were fighting. Pigeons aren't supposed to do that, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's not common for pigeons to be fighting, that's for sure.
Man, Dr. Swanson, they were talking.
Are you washing your hands?
Yeah, I do. But I shout from the back.
No, that's when he yells at you. You wash your hands. Okay, so he says, talking. Well, maybe they were fighting over a mate or something. If they were chirping.
Hell no, they were like, and I repeat what I heard, still shouting from the back.
So he says, yeah, bird. Maybe you thought that's what they were saying, because birds don't really talk. You understand that, right?
Well, parrots talk.
He's got you there.
Indeed, parrots do talk.
Cockatoos talk too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, actually, quite a few birds talk, Doc.
Yeah. Actually, they're just repeating things that you teach them and vocalizing them. They're not having a conversation.
Maybe somebody taught these pigeons to talk.
doesn't seem likely. They don't really have the build for it, the mental capacity to remember the words once they're taught.
Neither do half of our classmates.
I stick my head out of the washroom and shout again, "Doctor, do you want to help us or not?"
Well, I'm trying to help here. We can bury this bird and get rid of it.
Oh no, we already buried the other one. We want to take this to the other guy, the bird guy.
Yeah.
Just hand it back to Sharky.
Yeah. At this point, Andrew walks up to this veterinarian, and he's got this real sad look on his face, and he goes, "Well, doctor, this summer, me and my friends here, even though we're on summer break, we're still very well into our studies of going into a new year, and in fact, I'm doing some research and writing some papers on animals and their habits, and it would surely help us if you could give us this gentleman's address or something. And is there any way I can use that empathize to maybe
Yep.
get
100%.
him to?"
Yeah, and you guys have all been kind of helping, so you can do an additional 1 die.
Oh, I will definitely throw in some happy eyes for that.
Wow. I rolled 7 of them, and I know 6s.
Okay, yeah, he's and again, you could use your luck if you want to re-roll, or you can push it.
Yeah,
but if you push it, then you may have a negative.
I'll use a luck. Yeah, I'll use a luck point now. Huh. Wasted luck point, no 6s.
Oh wow! At least you didn't push
Wow.
it.
Oh, God. They don't
Wow,
want to
14 dice.
Yeah, I mean, you could still push it, but if you do, you're going to there'll be a problem. Like probably he's going to start to get upset.
And
gonna cause
Marcus,
parents.
you thought you rolled bad.
I know. That's really something.
I mean, he doesn't feel like what you're getting the vibe from him is that he thinks this guy might be dangerous.
Okay,
Oh, I
might be time for some troublemaking while they're occupied looking at the bird, yeah?
Yeah. Yep.
Can I sneak up to the address register stuff? They probably have one of those,
It's probably a
Rolodexes,
Rolodex.
Rolodex.
yeah,
Yes. 100%.
and look for, do I know the name?
You do know the name.
Okay, yeah, then I would try to get there and, yeah,
Yeah,
what's
his
the name of it?
his name is Matt Tingblad.
God, okay.
So yeah, go ahead and roll sneak. That's body plus.
Okay, so let's see. Yes, 1-6.
Perfect. All right. So yeah, Maureen is like looking for the lollipops in the back cabinet or whatever, and you kind of you're standing there next to her waiting for it, and you kind of just look over. You see the Rolodex. You're able to flip through, and you get the address.
Okay,
and it's not that far away.
and then I sneak up to Kyle, and I whisper, "I've got it. I can leave."
Okay, well, listen, thanks, Doc. We're going to go find some place to safely put this bird.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, you got some of those rubber gloves so you don't have to touch it again? Uh-oh.
Daniel has frozen.
Really?
Oh, there you are.
He's
Oh, I
back.
froze? Okay. Yeah, he gives you some rubber gloves.
Ah, great. Thanks, Doc.
You're welcome. Just out of trouble, kids.
No,
And,
no
What's the
worries.
fun of that?
I turned to Kyle. I go, "Wow, when they say these cereal boxes of a toy as a prize inside, they would be surprised to find this."
Okay, that's just sick.
Okay, so this house is not that far away. You could get to it pretty easily, again, using your bikes and skateboard or whatever. It takes you just a little bit of time to get there. And let's see. So this is Matt's Tingblad's house. Let's see. It's on the east side of town, and it is a wooden house. The house is hedged by a high metal fence with a locked gate. I guess you can kind of see through it. It's a metal fence, but you can, it's maybe a chain link, we'll say.
So when you see that, you always figure there's dogs. So let's make sure there's no dogs.
There's an overgrown garden, and everywhere you can see them popping out like along the fences, and even on the top of the house, you see lots of bird feeders and little bird houses. It's a 2-story house.
We don't see pigeons, do we?
Yeah, you do.
But we
You
don't
see
see.
a lot of
I
different
guess he
birds.
won't have dogs if he likes birds. Maybe he does have dogs.
Yeah, Andrew looks towards Donnie and says, well, surely your dog could smell them out, couldn't he, if there's some more here?
Yeah, Barney has the best nose I've ever seen.
Mhm.
You
Okay.
smell anything, Barney? And I'll kind of maybe signal for him to go search.
Okay, so sure, go ahead and do an investigate, and you can use your +2 for your dog.
Cool.
Oh, use your iconic item.
Yeah, iconic item.
Yeah. Very nice.
Good dog.
Good boy.
Nope. Nowhere close to a 6.
Oh, honestly, Marcus.
Sorry.
It's official. Your dice hate you.
Oh, you have no idea. Sorry.
Okay, so yeah, so you're basically, the dog sniffs around. You don't think there's any other dogs or anything in the yard. You definitely see some birds, because it's bird feeders and stuff. None of them seem to be talking.
Is there a bell?
Okay, so can you just open the door to the gate?
It's locked.
It's locked. Is there a doorbell or anything, or a bell? To
No,
What?
it's a fence.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's a lock on it, and there's no
Can we
door. I mean, you could bang or yell or something, but there's no.
Well, that guy's private, guys.
Yeah, normally this is unusual. Normally this kind of thing. Well, first of all, having such a high fence in this area is a little weird, anyways. But normally, yeah, this kind of gate would not be locked.
Could I
It actually has a chain around it.
can I try to hop it? Because my whole drive is more than meets the eye, so I really want to see what's behind this fence.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
I'll
You
give
can-
him a push.
Okay, so you give him like a little push, or are you all, okay? You can do that. So
So is it locked from one side, or is it like a padlock?
it's there's a chain around it with a padlock.
Oh wow!
Because this kind of gate doesn't normally lock.
No, that's crazy. Hey, if there's a dead body in there,
Just make Sharky touch it.
Really?
Oh,
Really?
come on, shut up. Come on, Donnie, move it.
Okay, I'm trying. I'm not so good at this.
That's why I'm helping.
Here we go. So what is that move? That's a move roll.
Yeah, it's a move. Yep.
4 dice.
Uh-oh.
he got stuck on the fence.
Yeah, I got 2 1s and 2 4s.
Yeah. So you get to the top of the fence, and you're like kind of like on it, like really, and you're a little bit like freaked out.
God, Sharky, stop pushing so hard. You're gonna lose it.
Yeah. So you could either like kind of work your way back down with Sharky to help you, or you could continue over the top by rolling again. But if you do and you fail, then something bad's gonna happen.
Oh, it's a push.
Just
Yeah,
let yourself fall to the other side. You'll always get down somehow.
I got it. Don't worry about it. Just stop
I don't
pushing
know
me.
if you've got it.
So I'll push it. Why not? Okay, I got a 6.
Cool. All right, good. So you're like, no, I'm going to do it, and you're able to climb down, no problem. So you're on the other side of the fence, and you can see this house in front of you, and it's in really bad shape. It's actually kind of leaning slightly, like it's starting to collapse a bit, and there's tons and tons of bird feeders and bird houses all around it. The roof is covered in bird droppings, and but all the curtains are drawn, and you can't see into the house. And the garden of the yard is just like hasn't been tended to in months and months. So it's like after the spring growth, it's still just like full.
Guys,
Come
this
on,
place is
Andrew,
like a
you're
jungle.
next. Sorry.
Oh no, that's it. It's just like a jungle. It's scary over here. Hurry up.
Yeah, hey, just knock on his door. Maybe he'll come up to the door.
You knocked on
Just-
this door.
Go.
But we're on the other side. You're already on the other side.
I gotta find a way to get Barney in here, and I'll go start kind of see if I can find a way to get the dog. Get the dog over here.
Yeah, maybe there's a shovel. Look for a shovel. You dig underneath the fence.
Oh, for crying out loud. I'll climb the fence. Good grief.
I don't know that you'd be able to get it. I mean, you could try to like pass the dog over the fence.
I'll just call him over and tell him to like sit and stay and just kind of bark if anything approaches.
Okay, yeah, you can stay by the gate. Who else is climbing?
I will climb.
Good.
I hope.
Everybody's coming over. Go ahead and make a move.
Yes, I make it.
Nice. Anybody else going
Come on,
over?
Andrew. Come on.
Come on, it's not
No.
that hard.
I
push as well.
I guess I can try it. You said that's a body deal, Daniel?
Yeah, it's move. So body plus move if you have it.
No, I
And
don't have
and
that
plus
at all.
one for help? Or not?
What's that? No,
Because I'm helping?
no, you can't help like that because everybody's doing it.
Oh, okay.
However,
Yeah.
if it comes to play, you didn't make it.
Nope.
If you do make it and you get more than 1 6, then you can give a 6 to somebody else.
Oh.
But you just have to explain how you're helping them. You can help them in that way when you're all doing the test, which you are all doing.
Okay.
So if you get more than 1 6, did anybody get more than 1 6?
I didn't
Nope.
roll yet.
Okay.
So.
I think one of your
I
friends.
think Christopher's staying on this other side.
Yeah, I've got actually 2 6s. Did you do it, Andrew?
No, I missed it because
Okay.
he's very, very hesitant about going over. But as you push him and help him over, he gets a little bit more easy about it now.
Yes, you're able to help your friend. So he starts to slip or whatever, and he's like, "Oh, I can't really do it." You're like, "Come on!" And you get him up over the fence. Okay, did anybody not make it beyond that then? Or is everybody
Well,
else?
Christopher hasn't tried yet. He's still standing there.
You're standing guard.
Yeah,
Chris?
I'll be standing guard.
The dog.
I'll look at you. Come on.
Well, I can't climb. And then if something comes out like a Doberman or something, I won't be able to climb. I'll be the last one left on the other side. And they'll be like tearing me to bits.
Okay, calm down. But you're the smart one. We need you down there. Over there.
Oh, okay.
I've got no 6
I
for
failed.
you.
No
Oh,
6.
shit.
Fail. I'm staying on this side.
Okay. Yeah, you're like. Yeah, you can't get over.
Christopher, you're lost. You're just lost. And I climb over.
Yeah, you have the option to either have made it over and then take a condition, or you can just not make it. That's up to you.
You know,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
kind of a
just gonna
shame,
stay on the other
Christopher,
side.
because, I hear Annika likes guys who can climb.
Oh,
Dun,
girls,
dun, dun.
girls, yuck.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So you're over the fence. We
I
have
tried, guys.
one dog and one kid on the other side of the fence. So you're looking at this house. There's a kind of like a steps leading up to a front door. There's also let's see. Hold on. Look at the overview. You came in from the street. Okay. So actually, once you jump over the fence, you're looking at the main building in front of you, which is a like I said, a 2-story house. It's kind of leaning a little bit funny. All the blinds are drawn, so you can't really see inside. There's a front porch, like stairs going up to a front porch. There's also a balcony on the second floor and a handful of windows up there. And you see, kind of past the house and to your left as you're looking at it, what appears to be maybe like a tool shed, like a smaller structure. And I guess you would be able to see that. Yeah, there's also a like an entrance on the side of the first floor, like at the ground level. That looks like it would be the way to get into the basement, like one of those, like you pull it open,
Like a storm cellar.
like a
thing.
storm cellar, yeah, on the building.
What do you see, guys? What do you see?
This house needs to be burned down. That's the only way to fix it.
Oh, that's
Yeah, but
totally-
first we talk to him, okay?
I didn't say we should burn it down. Gee,
Nobody's burning anything. Gosh, guys. Hold
Can
it
we
together.
see anything through the windows? Like, is there...
Now,
Are
I
the
mean,
curtains
well,
drawn
not from
completely?
this distance. Yeah, they're drawn.
Okay.
Unless you want to walk up to the house.
Hey, so while they're doing that, I'm looking for like a rock I can pick up, like somewhere on the ground. So in case anything happens, I can throw it somewhere to like warn them somebody's coming.
Okay, you can do that. It's fine. Yeah. So, do you guys want to approach the house? You're like right on the other side of the fence now.
do we want to approach the house? No, but we kind of gotta.
Yeah, we have to. We have to do it.
Yeah, I'm pretty
I-
curious.
Yeah, I'll walk up to the door and knock. loudly.
Okay, so you bang on the front door.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'll be hiding around the corner.
So which side? The right side, which has the storm cellar entrance, or the left side?
Storm cellar side.
How about everybody else?
Andrew's going to stand right next to Sharky, and he looks over towards Sharky and whispers just where he can hear it and goes, "Well, if we survive this, you could probably make some extra money by mowing his yard this summer, you know."
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Nice. Now you have the good idea? Now?
Okay. All right. So yeah. So you knock on the door. You wait. Nothing.
Told you! I shout. Told you he's dead in there.
Hey, have you ever seen a dead body? I didn't. That would be interesting, man. We have to get in there.
Well, put on your gloves first.
Oh no.
Oh, funny. Very funny.
Yeah, as soon as that is said to Sharky about getting there, you're going to see Andrew. He's just going to reach and grab the doorknob without thinking and turn it.
It's locked.
And he goes, "Well, we're not going to get in that way, are we?"
Hey,
Unless
Donnie.
you know how to pick a lock.
Yeah, Donnie. What about the basement?
Sharky would know that.
What's that supposed to mean, huh? I mean,
Well,
I only did it once when we wanted to get into that botany thing to see. No, what did we do? Oh yeah, the animal shit at school. Yeah,
Yeah, and it
only
worked.
once.
It worked, so it has to work this time too, you know.
Okay, but don't spread the word, okay? I mean, every time something goes wrong at school, it's me, and it's not always me.
Most times it is. I'll yell around the corner.
Oh, shut up. And I take out that one bobby pin Donnie's sister lost at school, and he keeps it as a treasure. And he goes to work at the door. It's his lucky bobby pin.
All right. So you're gonna try to pick the lock.
Yeah. That should have been his iconic item. Yeah.
Well, it could
That's
be
a good
after this adventure.
Yeah.
So yeah. So if you want to try to pick a lock, I mean, that's going to be tech, I guess. There's tinker.
Tech.
So tinker, which is tech.
Tick and tinker, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually not that great doing that. That's probably why I only did it once.
Yeah, you probably get super lucky, and you're going to have to get 2 successes. So you literally have to roll 2 6s.
Wow.
Well, you're 13 years old. Well, you're 13.
Oh, I've got one. Oh.
You could have it if you take a condition.
Oh man, I have to do that now. I mean,
Okay.
everyone is looking.
Okay. So
Yeah.
so are you now? You're upset, I guess, or are you exhausted? Or scared?
Hmm.
I mean, you wouldn't be injured.
Upset, probably, yeah.
Okay.
Because it
So
just
you're-
didn't work at first, and it took him so much time. So I insert one, or what do I
Yeah,
write
so
down?
yes,
Okay.
you just check it off or put a minus
Okay.
1 there, whatever you want to do.
Mhm.
So basically, now all your rolls are going to be minus 1 die until you can recover from that,
Okay.
which you can do by either seeing your anchor, or actually the kids can do it too from the clubhouse. If we'll figure that out when we get there, but you can do that. You can do
Okay.
that. All right. So of course now you're upset. So keep that in mind. So you do it. You pick the lock. Like, it's pretty amazing. And when you hear it click and you know that it's going to be able to be open now, what do you want to do? Where's everybody?
Okay, well, the lock's open. I'm going to go in right behind Sharky.
Hold on. Why am I going first?
You opened the door.
Where's the hick? Who's gonna
He's
call
still
me
by
that?
the. I think I'm gonna try to mess with the storm cellar doors.
Okay, that's also locked.
I just wanted to say, if that one's open, I'm screaming.
Yeah. So you pull them down, that's also locked, yeah.
Can I try to maybe wedge it open somehow?
With what?
That's a good question. Are there any? You said there's a.
I said,
There's a
there's
tool
a tool
shed.
shed over
There's a
there.
tool
There's a toll bar in it.
Yeah, I'll go
Yeah,
check
well,
the tool shed while they're going into the house. Sure.
Okay. Cool. All right, so you're heading off to the tool shed to see if you can find anything to do that with. I'll say the tool shed's unlocked, so you get in there. It's just going to take you a minute or so to do.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to wait for him, or do you even tell them you're doing that, or are you just going behind the house?
No, just kind of curious by myself. Go and do that.
Okay. So what? And the other three of you are on the porch. So who's opening the door?
Yeah, I guess I am.
Cool. All right. So you open up the door and you look in and you see a man.
What?
Let's see. He's running around the house with an axe in his hand.
Okay, I close
Oh
the
my
door.
gosh.
He is
Oh,
swinging
God.
wildly at many different types of birds that are all flying all over the house. And you notice for the second that you had it open, there's a bunch of dead birds all over the ground.
Yeah, I close the door
Okay.
and I'll lean against it. Big eyes.
What did you see?
Dude,
That was messed up.
You see him? Was he in there? Was it
Uh,
a body?
well, I guess soon.
What?
Soon.
Let's
Oh,
not yell across the fence when he's in there with an axe.
I'm not yelling. For
Well,
fuck's
well,
sake.
nobody told me he had an axe.
Yeah, this is good. Oh boy. So you hear your friends yelling, Donnie, about that he's in there or whatever. As you approach the tool shed, and you open it up and you see like like a crowbar or like a shovel or something that you think you could get a good wedge on it to be able to pull it up and open it if you want.
Yeah, I will definitely grab a crowbar.
Okay.
And assuming I'm still out of sight from them, probably not seeing
Yeah.
what's going on, I'll think they're just cutting up, and I'll continue to the storm cellar doors.
Okay. Yes, you circle back around and do that. So what do you guys do on the porch?
Get off the porch for one.
Yeah, where's Donnie?
Seriously?
What, seriously?
Where'd he go now?
You're looking for Donnie? We can't leave him here if he...
Johnny!
Donnie!
He's not there.
Yeah, I don't know if I could hear the
Yeah, you
whispering.
can't hear. I'm not yelling really loud. You're just still walking back.
Can't get over the fence if we leave him here.
So I'm gonna try to crack open the storm.
Okay. All right, so you get back. Yeah, you should be able to do it. I mean, go ahead and roll a force.
So it's body plus 2.
Yeah, and then you can add +2 to it because you have a crowbar.
Okay, so it's gonna be 6. Here we go. Oh, come on. God damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 threes and a 4.
Yeah, you're not able to really wedge it underneath, like all the way. Like it's just like not getting on there. You could push it, but if you do, you'll probably cut yourself and take the injured condition.
Yeah, I don't need that if I'm gonna try to get over a fence. So I'll just toss the crowbar aside and just say, "Go blast it, this stupid door."
Okay.
Pull it together, Donnie, and I'll go walk back around the
All right, so you walk around, you see all your friends are going to have a little bit of confusion and craziness just in their face. Like,
What's wrong, guys?
Where'd you been?
I was trying to get the cellar door open. I didn't
Don't
think
shout!
What cellar?
there's a storm cellar on the other side. I was trying to get it open. I didn't think you idiots could get the front door open.
We got the front door open.
Well, then why
We're
are you
not going
outside?
through the front door.
Why?
He's in there with an axe.
What are we doing here? We gotta get out of here.
Hello?
I'm gonna take off running towards the fence.
okay.
This is crazy.
Okay, so you run towards the fence. You guys are just going to leave? You're going to try to go over the fence, get out of there?
Hold on.
What?
I mean, that's a conspiracy, guys. I mean, birds talking, that guy with an axe, dead birds fighting each other. That's connected. We're going to be fucking famous. We can't go
What do you
now.
mean dead? He's some sort of axe murderer.
We can't be famous if we're dead.
We're not dead and we're not going to be. We have to be smart. And I'll look over to to Andrew again. Hey,
Hey, why are you looking at him? I'm the smartest kid here.
oh,
Because you're on the other side of the fence. That's why.
oh, shit. Okay, no, he's a bookworm. No, Andrew's the bookworm. I'll look to the bookworm. You read books. You read that fiction, no, nonfiction you call it, right? Where they solve mysteries and criminal stuff. I heard about that. You know
Yeah.
what it's about.
Andrew has been standing here mesmerized and not saying a word from the whole time of seeing what was inside the house. And when he's seen Donnie run off to the fence, he's looking at Donnie. Now he's looking back at you, Sharky, and he goes, "Yeah, I do read a lot, but we're just kids, and I think Donnie's got the best idea." As he takes off trotting towards the fence.
Bullshit. Bullshit. I turn around to Kyle. Tell him, come on, we're going to be famous. This will be awesome. Everyone will talk about it. And what's the name of Donnie's sister?
I don't know.
Great, Emily. And Emily, I mean, Emily will be absolutely fascinated by. I mean, all the girls will be absolutely fascinated with us. Come on, that's the chance for us.
I will take out my diary, make a note, and put it away.
Come on, Kyle. Now tell them we have to do this.
Okay, Andrew. Andrew! Look, there's got to be some way to open a lock without making a lot of noise, right?
Yeah, and Andrew looks at you. He's probably 10 foot away from you now, and he looks towards Donnie, and he says, "Well, Donnie, if you'll go back up there with me, I guess surely we can figure something out."
You're right. We can't leave him. I'll come
Wait,
with you.
are you guys going back in?
Yeah, we can't just leave them there without us. They're not.
Yeah,
gonna come.
and we're coming to get you in a minute. Hold on.
Yeah, you should really come over here. Come on.
Donnie, you said you found a crowbar. Where'd you find it?
I was in the tool shed. I just left it over there by the cellar doors.
Hey, can you
Okay.
pop this lock off this chain on the fence? We can open it up.
Hello, is there like a hacksaw in there?
I
Or
don't
a
know.
ladder.
Oh yeah, I saw all kinds of cool stuff in there.
Well, let's.
Not as nice as my dad's tool shed, but you know, city people and all.
Is there a ladder so we can get Christopher over to our side?
Hey, that's a good idea.
Sure.
Yeah,
So you're
but
gonna
I'm gonna need help getting the ladder out of there. It's pretty
No
big.
problem. Come
Well,
on,
come
hurry
on.
up.
Okay. So you're running around. You run over to tool shed. Again, it's a relatively small tool shed, but it's got a ladder in it. Sure.
Great. Come on, Prince C. Now you can get over here as I lower that thing over to his side.
So you lean it up against the fence, and then you just like push it so it flips over.
Yeah.
Okay. All right,
Yeah,
so you-
I climb
Yeah.
over the.
Yeah.
Yes.
all right. So there's a ladder on the fence
So
on the
you
other
said-
side, of course.
Yeah. So I'll climb. Oh, so it's not like on both sides, but it's just only on
Well,
one
there's only a
side.
ladder, so they put it on one side, and I guess they push it over to you, so you can have it on your side.
So you get to hang and drop down on the other
Yeah, you have
side.
to hang and drop down.
Okay. Okay. We're all stuck on this side.
Exactly.
Seriously?
Those with the good climb aren't thinking that. So yeah, so now you're on this side, and there's a ladder leaning against his fence on the outside that's facing the street.
Can we push it down and then?
No, we'll pull it back on our
through?
side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that, I guess, if you you probably have to climb. I mean, you're not going to be strong enough as a kid to be able to just grab a ladder and pull it over. You'll have to probably climb on the other side and do it, and then come back again.
Oh God.
So if you have a good climb, you could probably do it.
I'll try. I mean, it's a bit obvious that there's a ladder on that side on the street. I mean, oh yeah, now I get 3 6s. Come
Oh,
on.
3 6s. All right.
Yeah.
Well, say with 3 6s, you don't even have to go all the ways over. You climb to. Actually, no, you can choose. I'm not gonna. I don't. You tell me what you want to do. You can.
Yeah.
You can buy stuff. You buy effects.
Ooh.
That part. Let me see.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
since you got 3 6s,
Yeah, get the
Um,
ladder back on our side.
yeah, you're doing moves.
Yeah.
So 1 6 gets you over the fence, and then 1 you can use it to either give a success to another kid, impress someone, or no one notices you, or 2 of those things.
Yeah, I climb on the fence and then I like pull over the ladder again and let it go down on the other side. And it looks really artistic.
So you
I mean,
impress somebody. Who do you impress?
Probably Donnie because he wants Donnie to tell of their adventures at home and to his sister, and that's important,
So
Yeah,
can you do this?
Donnie's just thinking, holy shit, that was
No,
so
no.
cool.
How about flipping the ladder back on this side and then riding it down on your skateboard?
Yeah.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
That takes 4 6s.
Oh,
Yeah.
Emily was
Damn.
all about it over dinner. You have no idea.
Cool. Yeah, so you have the ladder now back on your side. Yeah, so you're standing in the front yard of the house with the ladder.
So you say an axe? I don't know if we should go in there, or maybe we should get stuff from the tool shed just in case you.
We are not
What's
going
that?
through the front door.
Oh,
No.
okay. Where are we gonna go?
Let's try the cellar again, honestly. I think he's hiding something in there. Probably some weird stuff.
Okay.
I just couldn't get it open. I don't know. It was kind of tough.
Okay, well, let's see if there's better tools than a crowbar in there.
Oh, it's better than a crowbar to open up a.
A mechanical saw.
A key?
Hello?
Maybe there's a key.
A key.
If that's in the tool shed, this guy's an idiot.
Well, he does have a house full of dead birds. So
Okay, let's check this.
And he did jump off. He did jump off his roof with wings and fell and broke his legs.
yeah,
Both good points. So we'll look for a key while we're in the tool shed.
Okay, yeah, you don't see any key that seems to be to the house and the tool shed now.
Okay, do we see a hacksaw?
Sure, yeah, there's a hacksaw there.
Okay, this will probably take a while, though.
it's gonna be loud too, probably.
Was that guy screaming when he was running around with the axe?
Yeah, I mean, he was fighting the birds, it looked like, or trying to kill
Yeah,
the
I
birds.
say. I mean, that guy
was
was
grunting.
screaming hell and murder while
Was-
we had the door open, and nobody cared. So
Was he wearing any clothes?
Yeah, he was actually.
Okay, just checking.
Yeah, he was not naked.
We're not going to ask if he was wearing clean clothes.
Well, I don't think he had enough time to really check him out, but he definitely had clothes on. And he definitely had an axe. He was fighting birds. You caught that much in the 4 seconds you had the door open.
Or
I mean,
one
if you want to
second.
open the door up and use a sneak to see if you can do it without him seeing you, you can get a better idea of the scene.
Unless one of our smart people has a better idea for opening the lock.
go ahead.
Oh, I should also
No.
mention too. I mean, that there's just so you know, when you went around to the back, Donnie, there's a back door as well.
Oh, there's a back door.
Oh yeah,
There's a
guys,
back door,
there's a back
and
door
you passed by 2 windows.
and some windows,
Yeah, but they were blocked up.
but they were blocked off.
We can try the back door.
Yeah, see if it's unlocked, but then he's running around the house, so.
Worth a try.
Yeah, maybe we should go to the back because it's farther than where he, farther away from him. Hopefully.
Let's just have a peek.
Yeah, is there a window in the back, or is it all?
There's actually as you're looking at the house, there's a window on the where the cellar entrance is. There's a window just beyond that on that side of the house. Then when you go around the back, there's a back door and there's a window right next to it.
But are they all shuttered?
But all of them are shuttered. Yeah, you can't see into them.
As we go by the windows, I'll try it to see if that's locked as well.
The windows are locked as well. Yeah.
Sometimes people forget.
Yes, the
Man.
door locked.
The
I
door's
tried.
also locked.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Oh, guys, this. I mean, a guy running around with an axe. It sounds like one of those murder houses, like Friday the 13th type of thing. You know?
Yeah, even more famous, you know. Oh, this will be awesome. Tell ya.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe if you do what you did with the front door, with the back door, this will
Oh
be a
my
little
God.
safer.
Jeez. do I have one of those 6s left I can use,
Nope.
or
You have to use it at the
No.
moment. Yeah.
no? It says. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to try, of course.
What did
Bobby
Sharky
pin.
do in the front door?
Huh?
I asked, what did Sharky do at the front door? I
Opened
asked
it.
innocently. Oh, she opened it. I mean, he opened it.
Eat. Okay, come on. 1-6 again. Oh no. Oh, actually, I was supposed to roll one die less, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
No.
Yes, you can do. Yeah.
I fiddle around with it, and then I turn around, face red. This lock is.
It's what?
It doesn't. It's stronger than the other one. I can't do it. It's impossible.
Let me try that. Can I try that?
What?
Yeah, why not?
You?
You look like you need help.
Okay.
Do you hand him the hairpin?
No.
But I need a tool.
Yeah, oh God. That's Emily's bobby pin. He will recognize it.
Oh, I probably will. That's a good point.
But hurry on. Yeah, he gives it to him.
Yes, you said that for some reason Sharky had one of Emily's bobby pins.
What is this? Sharky.
Don't ask. Go ahead.
I don't want to use my sister's bobby pin.
That's not your sister's bobby pin.
It looks just like the ones that she wears.
Oh, shut up. Just go ahead.
Oh, this
A
is
bobby
so
pin is a bobby
weird.
pin. Just open the door.
But this is my sister's bobby pin.
It's not your sister's bobby pin.
I'm gonna get her germs all over my hands. God, Sharky,
Really?
we're gonna have to have a talk about this at some point. Oh my God.
And he kicks out some bushes next to the door.
So roll a tinker if you want to try to open it.
Okay, it's actually a really good roll for me.
Yeah, you did 2.
So I need 2. Wow, that's
2 6s to beat it. Yeah.
definitely not gonna happen. Do I get? No, I don't get a bonus for the dick. Okay. 1-6. Damn. Oh,
So you could either well, you could use a luck as well too, but you could or you could push it. But if you do that, you'll take a what do you call it?
take an injury or something.
You'll take a condition, yeah.
Condition.
Probably upset or scared.
I really want to help Sharky out here, get this door open. So I use a luck point because I have 3 more.
Okay. So you roll all the dice that didn't succeed.
Okay, so nice. Whoa, I dropped one. Okay. And no 6s.
I mean, you can still push it, but you'll take a
Yeah, you can see that Donnie's starting to sweat a little bit, probably muttering something about his sister's bobby pin, and Sharky being a creep. I'm not gonna push it. I'll just kind of just a little pissed off, just go hand him the bobby pin back.
Give it back.
Keep it. I won't ask.
Here, let me give it a try.
Oh no! Be careful.
Oh, no 6s. Here, I give you like a bobby pin back. It's all probably bent.
Holy shit.
It's probably all bent by now.
Yeah, it's starting to get pretty bent up. And another failure, and it probably will break.
I'm not gonna do it.
No, Andrew's been watching all this, and he's got a little bit of his reserve back about him, and he says, well, since these things are not working at you, we shouldn't be doing it all. We've already got the front door open. I mean, come on, we're a group here. We stand together. We've been friends. We watch out for one another. Let's just go in the front door and just explain to him who we are and why we're here. He's not going to chop us.
It's a crazy guy with an axe.
Oh, it'll be okay. I have a good feeling about this.
I stare at Andrew.
Well, you open the door then.
Yeah, and I'm bringing the crowbar with me. We're going in there.
You know what? I think you can roll a lead for that,
Ooh.
Tony.
Yeah, I don't have it. I'll just have the standard heart.
But you have heart, though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
3 and
roll.
heart, okay?
Yep.
3 ones.
They all
Marcus,
do
you've
like, what's
done
that?
this.
Man, if we were playing like OD&D or something, that'd be amazing. Okay, yeah. So your rousing speech might be
Yeah.
effective mentally, but doesn't give you any
our
bonuses.
response is you open the door then.
Come on, Sharky. Come on, Sharky. Sharky, you'll go with me, won't you?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, fine.
Make sure you got your bobby pin, Sharky.
Shut up.
Okay, Christopher, if we see a dead body in there, don't go running off. Just stand by me.
Dun, 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 dun.
So what? All right. So describe the scene here. What's happening?
Well, if Sharky goes
Open
with
the
me,
door.
me and Sharky's going to lead up to the door, and I'm just going to open the front door.
Okay.
And I'm standing in front of it. Yeah, great.
I'll be on
You're
the
standing there still.
side. I'll be on the side with the crowbar. I'll have to pick that up.
Okay, you got the crowbar. Okay.
Yeah, I'll be
Where's
next
everybody
to.
else?
I'll be next to Donnie there.
Which leaves me bringing up the rear. Wonderful.
Lead from the rear. I like that.
Cool.
Okay,
I'll have a rock. I'll be picking. I'll have a rock and when.
That's true. He's got a rock. He's better armed than I am.
Nice. Okay, so you open the door up and you see this man.
No, baby.
Let's see. He's okay. He's got blood all over his shirt, and his face is all cut up. And he's swinging this axe around, and he seems to be. Most of them seem to be dead now. A lot more are dead since you spent like the last hour trying to pick the lock. He basically, you see like this bird cages all over the house, and they're all like scattered all over the ground. And well, when you look in, you're just looking at one room, obviously. But and basically, what you see is he's just finishing off like a big parrot or something with the axe, and then he kind of stops and turns and looks at you.
I
His
grabbed,
eyes, he's kind of mad in the eyes.
I grabbed
Sir,
Andrew.
Hi.
Sir, we tried to get you to answer the door, but we hate to bother you, but my friend here, and I look towards Sharky, he needs to make some extra money mowing yards this summer, and we see that your yard needs mowing.
I push him away again. That's right. Gulp.
Okay. So he's a large, bald man with a big beard. He has huge hands, but thin, almost girlish voice. Oh, okay, I'm not going to do voices, but he's dressed in dirty wildlife clothes and has a pair of binoculars. Oh, he has a pair of binoculars for some reason. I don't know why he would have binoculars on, but he does. So he looks at you with his thin voice, and he says, "The birds? The birds? What bird?"
Yeah, we've got one here. And I extend my hand to the back to whomever has the bird.
Give you the Fruit Loop
Chris.
box.
Yeah.
Fruit Loop box.
And you have the fruit
Yeah.
box. He's looking at you. He's just got the axe like hanging down by his side. He hasn't let go of it yet. But
Of course, the Fruit Loop box has this toucan on the
Yes. So he sees the bird on the box and he's like, "This is serious. This is serious. These birds, they're gonna kill us."
Very serious.
Knew it.
I don't want to be here.
I don't care. What, sir? What can you tell us about those birds? They talked.
The birds talked
Yeah. No shit.
to you.
Uh-huh.
I say, show him the bird.
Yeah, I'm showing him, and I
Yeah,
pull
tilt
the
the box
box
and
out.
the body will probably just drop out.
Okay, so you drop the dead pigeon on the ground with the
Yeah.
loops, dust all over it.
Mm-hmm.
So he sees it and he's. Did the birds attack you? They're very dangerous.
No. But I touched it.
Oh.
Without gloves.
He's just gonna die, right?
Oh, this is the birds. There's something wrong with the birds.
Yeah, you said that, sir.
They're joining together.
Uh-huh. I
Kill us.
grab Kyle and shove him to the front. You do that.
But wait, aren't they called flocks?
Okay, so
Oh, Kyle's not here. Sorry. Oops.
so
Shit.
if everybody wants to roll and emphasize to get a beat on his
Okay.
Okay.
personality or whatever.
Nope. Definitely not.
1-6.
1-6.
Okay. So you could tell, I mean, if it wasn't obvious from what I'm saying, that he's very concerned about the birds, and he's concerned that the birds are joining together, and that they'll eventually, be a big problem.
So since a crazed, mad axeman didn't charge at my friends, I'm going to come back towards the door then.
Yeah. Okay. So he sees you. He's like,
But Sharky said they talked.
Uh-huh.
to you.
And the vet said they don't talk. Pigeons don't talk.
No, they don't.
But
This
they
is very
did.
strange.
Sharky
I
hits his
did.
head a lot too.
Oh, shut up.
They talk to you.
Yeah, they said, and I repeat what they said.
It doesn't sound like they were talking to you.
Well, I heard them, so they're talking to me. Do you want to, well, and he tries to contain himself, and he has that red face again. They talk to me, kinda, okay?
Okay. He starts to walk towards you.
Back up, Sharky.
I gulp, but I stand my ground.
I'll just hold up the crowbar and say, "Don't do anything weird, mister. It's my friend."
He kind of looks at you and smiles a little bit. He keeps walking forward. Then when he gets to the pigeon, he bends down. He's still looking at you, but he reaches down and picks it up in his bare hand. He's looking at it. And then he takes it and he walks into the other room.
Hey, for fuck's sake, that's our bird. He took our bird.
Yeah, so basically where you are, just so you answer the layout. So you're looking in the front door. That this is kind of an entrance hallway with some stairs going up and some different doors. He walks straight away from you, which you can see from here leads into the kitchen.
Let's go.
Andrew follows him.
Okay. Cool. Anybody else follow?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what he's doing.
I'll be in the very back.
Hey, do you see he wasn't wearing any gloves?
He didn't have any gloves on. Yeah, he puts the bird on the kitchen counter, and he sets it down. He chops its head off, and then he starts digging inside the head.
Do you want some gloves?
I guess that's too late, Kyle.
So he kind of splits the head open, and he pulls out. And he's holding up what looks like some kind of computer chip or something. It's got wires hanging off of it and stuff.
That's so amazing.
Oh,
He
there's
says,
a chip in there.
Birds aren't supposed to have that.
Oh
Yes.
shit.
He says, this is
It's
very
a
unusual.
robot bird.
No, it's not a robot. It's been
Cyborg.
manipulated.
Told you it's a conspiracy.
Definitely a robot.
It's a
It's-
cyborg.
It's a what?
A cyborg. Like they
Kind
put
of.
computer things into things to control it. It's like like the Bionic Man. The $6 million man.
Who?
No, the American TV show, Austin whatever
Steve Austin.
We don't get so many
Boston.
channels, sadly.
Okay, so he tells you that I suspected this. Somebody's been tampering with these birds. For some reason, the pigeons aren't aggressive. They seem to be speaking.
Who?
The pigeons.
No. Who's tampering with the birds?
Someone.
It's probably the government.
Yeah.
It's that facility down the street again, isn't it?
Probably.
Probably.
It's something weird.
So he tells you that he's noticed, because he's been keeping track of them with all his bird feeders and stuff, that there's been more and more birds over the course of like the last month or so than you normally in this area. All kinds of different birds, and many of them have gotten very aggressive and seem to be working together, which is unusual for birds. And all of them seem to be very aggressive except for the pigeons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do all the birds have like chips in their heads?
Well, I haven't found that many, but just to be safe, I had to destroy the birds that were here.
We
I
got
don't
chickens on our farm, and they never have things in their head except brains and blood.
Not yet.
Did
But
you
they could.
check?
Well, yeah, I checked. I have to help my dad all the time with that.
That's
It's-
disgusting.
Well, it's natural, you know? Where do you think your chicken comes from?
The store?
Yeah, but
don't
how do you
get
think it gets to the
chicken.
store? Guys, it's a part of life.
Yeah.
So he's looking at you, and he says,
So what are you gonna do about these?
I'm not doing anything.
Oh.
I'm just
No.
staying here. I'm safe here. If the birds come, I'll fight them.
Yeah, it's us. We will do that. Huh? Right, guys?
How you gonna do that?
What?
You're just kids.
Have you seen the movie The Birds, that Hitchcock movie? They'll just tear you apart.
Yeah, then we have to just take precautions.
The birds are always nice. I've never had a problem with a bird. They're so small.
Yeah, yet. We
Well-
have to find out what's behind this.
Yes, it's a good idea, but you're not going to be able to do it. You're just kids.
You don't know shit, sir.
Oh, God, Sharky. Oh, God.
Wow. Tough guy, huh?
Yeah, so what?
He's all talk.
I'm not only talk, poof.
Ow. Why'd you do that?
Because you deserve it, Donnie. Just shut up. Let me handle this. Sir,
Fine.
we're going to find out, and we will mention your name. Ha.
Hey, can I have that chip?
No.
No.
I grab it. And I run.
God damn it, Sharky.
He holds it up like this.
Oh, shit. Okay, I don't grab it.
Sharky, it's okay.
Yeah. We're not gonna tell him that we have another one.
You're going to try to grab the chip. Yeah, he says, yeah, I don't know why I should even help you. I've told you enough.
Yeah, right.
You're just going to cause more trouble.
Well, it seems to me, and yes, we have an upcoming charm roll here, that if something fishy is going on with the birds, and you're the bird expert, People are going to think you had something to do with it.
Yeah, just like why we came here.
But if you help us out, we could vouch for you. Just saying.
Well, not many people think of me as an expert anymore. Ever since the incident.
That just means you're not an expert on flying. You still know about birds, right?
I know more about birds than anyone else in the world.
There you go.
Well, maybe God. No, he doesn't know as much as I do. Go ahead and roll a charm.
I will happily do that. And only one success with 7 dice, but one is enough.
One's enough. Yep. Okay. Yeah. You're winning him over. He says, "It is true. I'm still not leaving this house. It's too dangerous. But if you want to be a fool, you could pursue the birds, try to figure out where they came from. It's got to be somebody doing it."
Yeah. Can I have a look at that computer chip? I have my HP calculator here with a thing I can plug it in to take a look and see if I can figure out something about it. Like pigeons might have a homing in beacon or something, or maybe I can figure out how to like deprogram it or something.
I already answered the chip.
Okay, so I have tech, and I assume it's either program or...
What are you trying to do to it?
I'm going to try to figure out if you can somehow... Well, first find out if there's some sort of homing...
Calculate will tell you what's its purpose, how does it work, how could I use it, who built it, what. These are the type of things I can tell you.
Oh, okay, so I'll do that. I'll do a calculate tech with my pocket calculator that has like plugins.
Okay.
So that should be pretty good. Let me see.
See what you got.
2 6s.
Nice. Okay, so you can ask. I think that means you can ask 2 questions. You get to ask 2 questions. Yep. Hold on. Ask 1 question. Okay, so you can do the next time that you ask a question, you based on what you get as answers here, you get +1 on the die roll because of that extra 6.
Okay.
So just remember that. Whatever answer you get here, answer, then you get +1 on the die roll. Okay, so these are the questions you can ask. What is its purpose? How does it work? How could I use it? Who built it? What problems could it cause? And is it illegal? So 2 of those.
Oh, okay. So how can I use it, right?
Okay, so you would know that from that the way that it works, the way that you could use it, there would have to be a machine that's designed to insert it into a certain part of the bird's brain that would then activate the chip.
Okay. And then the next one is who built it, right?
Okay, so you see that there's definitely parts that seem like they may have come from the facility that the company that does the loop.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter what the name is right now, but it's string instructions or something like that.
Hmm.
So yeah, so there's definitely parts. Like you're looking at it, you find like a little serial number or something, and you could tell that this is a part that would have come from that.
I point that out.
Yeah.
To everybody. See, look, has the loop logo on it.
Yeah.
It's from those loop guys.
Yeah, it's got like their hashtag on it. So yeah, so you know that, so you get that information. Good. Yeah. So he seems pretty impressed that you got that information, and he says, "Oh, that's interesting. Because the only other person that I know of that knows a lot about birds happens to have been an employee at the loop. Gunnar Granite. He's an expert in the neurology of birds.
So he knows bird brains.
Does he
That's
still
right.
live here in town? Does he still live in town?
Well, he used to live on the outskirts of town, but it's said that he recently left with his, girlfriend, I guess you might say, or on a vacation or something. Nobody's seen him for a while. But yeah, he lives blah blah. He touched kind of where it is, like a general idea of where he lives.
Oh, do you have a
But
telephone
he's
book?
not there now.
You have a telephone book? Let's go find his place.
Yeah,
Can
you
we
can
look it
find
up?
a telephone book at like a kiosk or something. I mean, he might
Yeah,
have one
and
too.
then-
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and then we'll look up the address.
Cool. All right, so you got to leave them here with his dead birds.
Yeah. Oh, and then I ask him, "Oh, do you have a key to your padlock fence?"
Can you let us out?
Yeah.
Yeah, how did you even get?
Oh, we just
Okay.
climbed your fence. Sorry.
Yeah, he reaches into like a pocket and he hands to you. Now it's got like bird brains and stuff on it because he had his hand inside the bird.
I put on gloves and then.
Okay. All right, so you're able to get out and open the fence up and on your way to the next place. Do you want to take a little break? 5 minutes? It would probably be a good idea too at this point, since we didn't normally before you start the game, like when you build the characters, you build your little relationships. If you guys want to, since you kind of
You
started to
fill them
roleplay
out
certain
now?
things, if you want to maybe put some stuff in,
Mhm.
if you want, I think that'd be cool. So you can put relationships to other players. You can maybe spend like 5 minutes doing that after we come back from the break.
Okay, cool.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Oh yes.
Wait, aren't you getting two? This is devilish. What is spunk effect? How is spunk effect?
Okay.
Yeah, little Daniel.
Hello. Cool. I think it's moving right along. Nobody's died yet.
Oh, yeah. Smiling.
Yes, that's a good thing. No serious injuries either.
Nope. Well, there hasn't been any, like, kobolds or
This is true.
various things.
There have been, padlocks possibly being forced with crowbars.
Yes.
That could have ended really bad.
That could have been it. You could have cut your finger.
Yeah, or fences.
You have a thing with crowbars, though, Marcus.
Well, they always come in handy for intimidation and opening doors.
Various purposes, yeah.
I intimidated the shit out of that witch or whatever it was in your
Oh, yeah.
game with that crowbar.
I can see that.
Yep,
I love crowbars.
my XSplit still doesn't work, so.
Ah, bummer.
Oh,
There
man.
Yes.
Yeah, you broke it. Wow.
I gotta someday get fancy and get something like that. So
Yeah,
did anybody
same.
think about any kind of
Mm-hmm.
relationships they want to add? Or did you guys do that when I was gone? Yeah, I'm sorry, kid.
No.
Were we supposed to do that? Okay, I
Well, no,
just
'cause
did
I
it
mean-
now.
You're supposed to do it during character creation, but
Mhm.
technically you're supposed to create the characters all sitting around a table together.
Mhm.
Some of it you need, like, obviously, if you say that you have a certain relationship with somebody, they should probably be okay with that, unless it's a secret thing.
Mhm.
But that ties into the experience point, so it'd be good to do it. So basically, like, for instance, I just have an open computer geek here. Some of the relationships that they offer are: we are best friends. We're different but still friends. She treats me badly, but I won't sink to the same level. So you can take those three things and put them in, and then assign them to somebody who's playing. Like, so maybe, this person's my best friend, and then depending on what ends up happening is you play towards those goals or that relationship, and you get experience for it. That's kind of how the experience works. So.
Ah,
And it can
okay.
change. Like, for instance, if you had, like, we are best friends, but for whatever reason they end up screwing you over during the session, then you can change it the next session and say, well, we're no longer best friends because whatever.
Oh, okay. Then I did it wrong.
Oh, you did? I mean, you could just randomly pick things. Like, I mean, you could say, well, like, we are different but still friends. That could be, you could just put anybody there. They don't have to know that's the thing. Obviously, if it's something that they need to know, then I would imagine it would be a good idea to, of course, you could think somebody's your best friend and they might not think that you're theirs. So,
Mm.
But you might want them if you had an idea of one that you wanted to have, then just shout it out and see if the other players are okay with it.
Yeah, I was thinking, for example, Kyle, that he's the one who keeps Sharky in check, if someone ever does.
That's fine. You can have that.
If Kyle is okay with that, of course.
Fine by me.
So then you can also put it on yours if you want. You can have the same, or you can not put it. It's up to you. You don't have to share them in that sense. So basically, on your end, it would be like, I respect Kyle, so I'll listen when he steps in or something like that. Like that's your end of it. And then Kyle's end would be like, I have to keep Sharky in check. That way it's like a balanced out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Anybody else have one that you think you're building through the role playing we're doing so far?
Yeah, mine would actually be with Sharky also because I know the lower income class that he comes from, and sometimes not having enough food. So that's why I'm always bringing Sharky food and trying to instill some education into him to study more. But he's going to need it one day.
Yeah, that's actually what I've written down as well. Not about the food, but you're the guy he goes to if he wants to know anything which he considers bookish, like
Right.
stories or whatever, or information, things like that.
No, that's perfect, and that's actually how it would be from the two ends. From the point of view of Sharky, it's when I need to know stuff, I go to. And then from the point of view of Andrew, it's more like I am helping him out with my knowledge or whatever the food might be. Anybody else?
Still thinking.
Okay, yeah, you don't have to have them. I mean, it's just fun.
thinking
It's just part of the game to have them. It's like not that. I mean, especially for one shots, it's not super important, but I figure it's part of the mechanics, so it's kind of fun. The other thing too, not that you've had a chance to really use it, but just so you know, if you didn't read this part, your pride. The way that comes in is if you ever use your pride, you automatically succeed. But you can only use it once. So, like, for instance, let's say when you were trying to figure out the computer thing, if you absolutely had to succeed on that, you could use but I'm the smartest kid in school, I can figure this out, and you would succeed automatically. But you can only use it once. So just so you know. But that actually wasn't you, though, was it? That was actually.
That's a computer.
That was actually. I was looking at the right character sheet. It's the other guy. It's Morgan. Morgan is Christopher, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, so Morgan could have used that. Oh, actually, somebody else. Andrew also has that. Both of you guys think you're both the smartest kids in class, which you might be because I think you're two different ages.
I've got one for Donnie as well. I impress him to impress Emily.
Very nice.
So actually, you might want to, if you want, Andrew and Christopher both have I'm the smartest kid in school. You could put for each other that you're in competition to know more or whatever. Like that would be.
Yeah, I was going to think there'd probably be even. How old is your character again?
No, they're both 12.
Mine's,
Yeah.
12.
Oh, they're both
But-
12. Okay. Yeah,
So-
I was thinking there was probably a little bit of conflict, even though they are friends and get along. There's probably some conflict that goes on at times in between that.
Well, I picked the treats me badly, but I won't sink to the same level. That's what I picked for Andrew.
Nice. Oh, that's good. Okay.
Is Christopher is from a wealthy home, right? Or a
Middle
Normal
class, I
home?
think. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
normal.
yeah, so that's for Sharky, that's rich. Yeah, he's probably jealous of Christopher. Huh. I don't know what to make of that.
Yeah, I mean, it'll come to you. You don't have to use it right away. But once you have it in there, and then they can change. But then in the end, when we do the experience points, you're gonna run through that and see if you connected that.
Mm.
If you change it or you use it, then the role play, then you get an experience point. So like if you resolve it, like if you're in competition and somehow you then decide, hey, you know, we're both the smartest kid, then that also gets you the experience. But then it would go away. So that's kind of like an experience point thing. So we're still waiting for Michael. Okay, oh, they are.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, I didn't know if you were gone. All right, good. So we're back, and you guys have just left the house of the insane Birdman, and you go through the gate this time because you have the key. He doesn't want to leave the house, so I guess you just leave the key in the lock, unless you run back and give it to him. I don't know how you're gonna do that.
No,
Well, actually, it's a padlock, so you could theoretically do that.
Just leave it there.
Okay. You leave Matt's to his craziness, and you're off to the other side of town to
check out this other murder house.
yeah, to Gunnar
Oh, there can't possibly be 2 murder houses in town. Come on.
So you're
on
starting
different sides of town.
Yeah, they are different sides. One's like east, murder house east, murder house west. So yeah, so you're heading across town though, because they're literally on the other side of town, and now it's like the middle of the day. So there's people out for their lunch breaks and stuff, and you're going through kind of the center of town where there's like the park, and it's the summer, so people are out like having sandwiches and stuff. You're kind of approaching the park, and all of a sudden, you start to see like a lot of birds, like gulls and some of the bigger birds, just start dive bombing people. At first, it looks like they just want food because they're like attacking their sandwiches and stuff, and then you hear people start to scream, and it's just like the movie you had mentioned earlier, the birds, where like the birds are coming, people just start like screaming and start running for cars and into shelter and stuff, and all these birds are basically attacking these people in the middle of the park. It's probably like, I don't know, like 400, 500 feet away, so it's pretty far away, so they're not really attacking you, they're kind of centered in the park. What do you guys want to do?
I hang on.
Faster.
Yeah, I hang
Yeah.
on Donnie's, not Donnie's, on Andrew's bike, and I scream, faster! Go faster!
So you're going to try to go around the park? Because basically you were heading towards it, so you're going to like take a side street and go around it?
Yeah.
Go around, yes.
All right, so you're racing around on your bikes, and you're able to kind of circumvent. You can hear the sound of it and stuff, but once you're on a side street, you can't see it anymore. And you move down like maybe 10 blocks, so it's like pretty far, and you kind of circle around it. And you, again, where you are, you're not seeing any birds. And by the time like 10, 15 minutes gets by, you're pretty far away from it, and you're just heading back on your course. And none of them seem to have been following you or any of that at this point. So as you're heading through to the other side of town, you're coming upon the house of Gunnar. So it's a 2-story yellow brick house with the red roof tiles. It's on a street with other houses. It's kind of like a nicer part of town. It's well maintained. Maybe the front lawn part's a little bit overgrown. It looks like maybe somebody hasn't been here in a little while, but not nearly like the house you just came from. But again, all the curtains are drawn, and there's no car in the driveway. It's just basically sort of overview map.
Yeah, let's check the front door, see if it's unlocked.
Cool. All right, so you walk up. Basically, there's like a small fence around it, but it's like waist high fence, and there's an opening in the fence versus a gate, so you can just walk right up to it. And you walk
can
right
get
up.
in this one, Christopher.
That's right.
Yeah, so you walk up to it, and let's see the outside of the house.
Is there a mailbox on the outside, or is it a mail slot on the door?
I'm going to say there's a mailbox on the outside because the house is set back.
Let's see how much mail is in the mailbox.
Okay, nice. Yeah, so you open the mailbox, and you can see that the mail in here is got to be something about the oldest piece you can see looking at the postmark on it is about 3 weeks.
Oh, wow. 3-week-old mail. Okay, he's not in there. Let's see if the door is unlocked.
Cool.
Probably not, but
Yeah, so you walk up to the door and try it, and it is locked.
Oh, let's go look for a back door.
Yeah.
Well, hey,
Say,
Sharky, you have that doggy pin.
Hey, that's right.
I glance at you like daggers, you know.
Oh yeah, I feel it. I'm not even looking.
Mhm.
I'm like petting Barney or something.
Yeah, so as you're approaching the house, so there's basically, you're looking at this house. There's a door, which you just tried. If you were to go around the right side of the house, it goes around. It's basically fenced in. You can see it goes around. To the left side of the house, again, but there's also a carport. And if you kind of circle around that way, you see the carport also has a door.
Let's.
And you try that. It's also locked. I'm assuming you're going to try that.
Yeah, we'll go all the way around.
And if you circle around the whole house, there's also a door in the back that seems to go into the garage, and there's also a door in the back, like on a terrace, that seems to go into like a that has windows, so you can see into like the dining room and stuff. But now, if you go back there, you're behind the house, so you're not in view of public.
Yeah, I'll try the garage door first. See if the door opens the garage.
Okay. Now everything seems to be locked up pretty tightly.
Everything's locked up. Wow. Jeez. What is it with this town?
I whisper, is anyone taking notes here? And I look to our smart guys. I mean, we have to have some kind of story we can present when we're done.
To who?
Well, to the authorities, of course.
Well, they never listen to us, just like the other time we solved that other crime.
Yeah, but maybe the newspaper.
Yes, I would think the newspaper because sometimes the authorities are in on these things. I've read about that before.
Yeah, they just cover it up.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's probably all the government.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like that time we saw dinosaurs and they just covered it all up.
Oh,
What are you
come on,
talking about?
that was just that advertisement on that big wall, You just almost pissed yourself because of
No,
okay.
they're real dinosaurs.
Okay,
You know what?
that
You check-
advertisement looked at us.
Why do I always miss these things? Dang it.
So the garage door is locked, but when you go up to the patio door, it is actually unlocked.
Oh, hey, look. They forgot one finally.
Yeah. Okay. So you come around and you're standing on like a back patio, but everybody roll a sneak to see if you've been seen by the neighbors since you're just kind of wandering around this house.
Ooh.
all of us?
You're all sneaking, unless
Oh,
you would like to
God.
not be seen.
Oh no.
I'm
Marcus,
not-
can you stay away, please?
Oh, I actually made it out of 2 dice. I rolled a 6.
No 6.
You can have one of mine.
Okay. How do you do that?
And when he starts to make a misstep, I will stop him.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. I wasn't watching good enough.
Oh, 1-6. Okay. We're good.
No six.
We were able to sneak around.
Honestly,
Then-
Marcus,
No six.
Nice. Okay, yes, you're at the back court. You're pretty confident. Nobody really saw you. You guys were super quiet. And it's unlocked. You feel it, and it feels unlocked.
Well, I listen, see if I hear any birds flying around first. And then open
Okay.
up the door.
Yeah, you don't hear any birds, and you can actually look into the back windows. Don't have shades on them, and doesn't seem to be any birds in the immediate area.
Okay,
So-
so we'll open it up, get in quick, and then close the door behind us.
Cool.
Since we're
So you open
sneaking.
up the door into the kitchen, actually, and as you step in the door, you start to hear. And actually, at this moment, Barney also gets excited because you hear a dog bark really, really loud and start charging at you. It's a dachshund, so it's only a little tiny dog, but it comes charging at you, barking, and out from the corner steps a girl a little bit older than you. She's holding a knife, and she says, "Who are you? Why are you breaking into my house?"
We're looking for Gunter.
What do you want with him?
Well, we have some of his birds, and we were told to we're supposed to help out.
is she pretty?
Yes.
Bet she has some nice bobby pins.
Yeah, she's in the. I'll read her description.
Woo. I do
That's-
believe we have found our running gag.
Yeah, I'm not gonna live that one down.
Okay. Okay. 15-year-old. Tough,
Ooh.
hard to scare. Happened. I'll show you a picture of her.
A sophisticated older woman. Let me handle it.
There we go. Where is she?
Oh, she's goth.
Oh,
no, she has
shit.
dark
Smoking,
glasses.
too.
Oh,
What?
she
I
has
think
dark glasses.
Emily's gone.
Look at all
She's a bit of a goth girl. She
Is she smoking
got-
like in the picture?
she's smoking a cigarette and she's got a like a butcher knife in one hand.
Oh.
And she says to you,
Okay, Sharky's in love.
she's tanned and wiry, with her blonde hair full of hairspray. She wears colorful sunglasses and a shirt with Minnie Mouse on it, and constantly chew gums or smokes. Okay, so she's smoking right now. Okay, so she's smoking. She's not chewing gum.
I'm
Okay,
standing
look.
there, mouth open.
Look,
So she says, "When did you see Uncle Gunter?" Gunner.
look, we didn't see him. He just sent us a message, and we found, one of his birds. So we
And
brought it back.
There are birds all over town attacking people too.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah, we thought Sharky here had hit his head again. He's kind of weird about that.
Yeah.
See, look, he's standing there with his mouth open.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something's wrong with him.
He's not feeling too good. Could you maybe take a look at him?
Yes,
Yeah.
please.
All right, so she's eyeballing you. Go ahead and everybody roll emphasize so you can get a feel for her mental state. Or
A 1 and a 2.
Hey, I got the same thing.
Nice.
None.
I rolled 6 dice, no 6s.
We all missed.
Oh, we're doing so well.
so yeah, you can't really tell what she's thinking at this moment.
I
And
got a
she-
6.
Oh,
Oh, there we go.
so you can tell that she looks like she's scared of being discovered. Like maybe she's not supposed to be here. And she
Like
says,
us.
she says, yeah, exactly. So she says to you, she's like, you got to leave from the way that you came.
No,
the-
but we gotta figure out why these birds are attacking. We gotta stop it.
Okay, we can leave, but we're going to have to wait a while, till it dies down out there a bit, because we don't want anybody to see us.
No, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. She kind of lowers the knife down a little bit. She says, "Yeah, I've been watching these birds, but they've only been attacking the pigeons so far. I can't believe they're attacking people now."
Oh, they're attacking pigeons?
Yeah, the pigeons had built that huge nest, the one over there on the northern side of town. And I've been watching them, and the bigger birds have been killing the pigeons. You know about the pigeon nest, right?
No.
No.
Thought you said you knew about the birds.
Yeah,
We
we
found-
do. We have the
found some
talking
from outside
pigeons.
of town. Big nest, that's not where we found the other ones.
But they have
Yeah,
chips in
please. The bird is definitely not at all where you found them. It's pretty far north. Like it would be like a trip to get there.
Yeah, but I tell her, but they have chips in their heads. They're like bionic birds.
Oh, she looks at you and she says, "I know." And then she on the now you notice, because of course this conflict was going, and weren't really paying attention, that on the kitchen table is a pigeon that's been dissected like a science school. Like the head's been cut open neatly, and there's like a microchip sitting next to it.
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
I poke Andrew with my elbow. She knows. She knows.
Yeah, he's just standing there, just
Getting
watching,
a weird
taking this girl in. Just he don't know what to say to her, the way she's dressed.
So we were wondering if Gunter had some equipment here that had something to do with this or not.
Well, I found this, and she goes into steps into the other room. She actually, even though she has a knife in her hand, she's definitely let her guard down, and she steps into around the corner and comes back into the living room, comes back with a folder. She spreads it out on the table, and you can see that it's got a bunch of technical drawings, and anybody with Calculate can look at them, or anybody I guess can look at it and roll a Calculate.
Oh God.
Let's see. Yeah, I got it.
I will let the smart people
I
handle
got
it.
it as well. But
Yeah, anybody can roll it.
No.
I got 3 6s.
I got 1
I
6.
had two. I had 2 6s.
Now-
3 sixes like on this.
Now y'all roll a bunch of sixes. Now,
This is the peak right here. It's
Oh
all
my god!
downhill again.
Oh my god! That was it. That was the one. Wow, 3 sixes. Okay, so you can tell by looking at it that they're meant to be used to build a machine that will attract birds and modify them by placing chips into their head. And you can basically, from reading it, you can tell that you should be able to, with chips, be able to control these birds. That's the point of it, anyways. But it's missing the details on exactly how that part of it would work.
So
It looks like it's only half finished.
it's just the schematic for it. There's no
It's a schematic for-
machine.
Yeah, there's no machine here. It would be a big machine. It would require a decent amount of power. Now, hold on one second, because you got a bunch of extras, so I got to tell you what else you can get for that. So, extra stuff. So that was calculate, and let's see. Oh, well, you can ask. So anybody who got extra dice, when you use this information to do anything, you'll get a +1 for every extra die you had. So if you had 2 dice, you'll get a +1. If you had 3 dice, you'll get a +2.
Nice.
Upon using this information about the machine and the controlling of the. Although that part's incomplete. That's all she found so far. She said she hadn't really looked beyond that, but she says now she's very interested, especially when you guys figure that out. If you want to search the house, you guys can help her search. She puts the knife down. She offers you a beer.
I take one.
Really skate drunk?
And I'll lean over to her and I say, "Hey, we're going to watch that movie, that new one, you know, about the stars and stuff, you know, and my guys, they told me they would let me in from the backside of the theater. I mean, you could go with me, you know."
Sharky, you were losing it.
He doesn't even hear that. He's gone.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm not supposed to be here, so I can't be walking around the streets. Otherwise, I would do. I would.
Yeah, but after we solved that conspiracy, I mean.
Yeah, I can't be seen outside.
Okay.
But thanks, though.
You got enough food and stuff in here?
Yeah, he left a place full of food. I mean, you're looking around now, and you can see that, like, it's obviously that a teenager's been living here. Like, there's been tons of food, but, like, she hasn't cleaned anything up, and there's, like, dirty dishes in the sink for, like, a week old, and there's, like, empty chips bags all over the place. Or other various Swedish food that I don't know what it is, meatballs. So yeah, she's been here for a while by herself, and she says, yeah, she's got, he left the refrigerator and stuff full. She says, you know, maybe I'll probably end up going back home soon. I just, I needed to get away.
Guys, I think she's shy.
I think you're drunk.
No.
You can't get drunk off one beer.
How would you know?
I hear stuff.
Right.
So what do we need to investigate? Is it
Yeah, so you can just kind of look around. I mean, you'll eventually find it because you're not being rushed for time.
okay?
And you spend some time looking around the house. It takes a few hours, so it's like later afternoon by the time you get the information that you have, which I will read to you. So you find in his bedroom, under his bed, can be found his diary, and you guys look through it. He writes about how his work at the loop factory. So he worked there. He writes about his love for Lena, Lena, who is not only beautiful but also a genius scientist who will one day win the Nobel Prize. He writes about the colleagues who don't understand Lena and they work against her and treat her badly. He describes his sadness when she was forced to quit her job, but then it says in the diary that she contacted him weeks later to have him help her on her own project. and at a place called, I'll write in the chat. IEX dash 4Z32. And that's it. So if you roll either a comprehend or calculate, you might be able to figure out what that means. That code. If everybody wants to do it, or if everybody wants to do it.
Mind plus comprehend.
Yeah, it would be.
Oh boy. It's not a great roll for me.
I've got a 6.
I got 2 6s.
Nice.
Yeah, I got
Wow.
2 6s out of 8.
And I actually got a 6 out of that. Go figure.
Nice. Okay, so you guys are all looking at it, and you immediately recognize it as a number that would be like a serial number or a number on a magnetrain boat, which is basically these like floating supply ships. So it's the number for a ship.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
And you know
one of those ships.
Yeah, and you know that you would be able to figure out where the ship is docked or whatever, but you'd have to go to like the library to figure that out.
But it's closed.
Indeed.
I do have a crowbar. Don't forget this.
Hey, Sharky, do you still have that bobby pin?
Yes.
Yeah, sure. And
He doesn't care anymore.
Yeah, he's staring at her.
What's this new girl's name?
Her name is Majin.
Okay.
MAJSAN.
Yeah,
I would
ask her
say-
for a bobby pin.
Hey, did you see Sharky's cool bobby pin? Hey, Sharky, show her the bobby pin.
Poke, poke.
Ow!
So she kind of looks a little bit strange at it because she doesn't use bobby pins.
So we tell her we have to break into the library. Can we borrow one of her bobby pins?
Idiot! She's got all that hairspray. She doesn't use bobby pins.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
My sister uses bobby pins. Sharky, what?
Huh? Still staring at her. What? What?
Okay, so did anybody get a more than 1 6 on the check to see that was a boat?
Yeah, someone had.
Miss, somebody
Okay.
did.
I had 2 on the last check. Yeah.
Okay, so when you go to the library to check, you'll get a bonus die.
Okay.
When you search for it to see what the ship is. Cool. All right. Yeah, she doesn't use bobby pins. She has hairspray.
Okay, we're gonna break into the library then.
All right, it's getting a little bit later in the day now. It's probably like so. Some of you, anyways, might have to like go to dinner.
Oh yeah, I gotta have dinner. I gotta go.
Not
home.
me.
Okay. Does anybody else like not have to go to dinner?
Probably not. Although I am technically sick in my room, so
Yeah.
Yeah, you better get in there for a dinner
Yeah.
check.
yeah, I
Okay,
should.
well, cool.
Yeah.
We'll go eat dinner. Sharky, why don't you stay here since there's food here and not at your house?
Uh-huh.
And then we meet at the
Yeah.
library. Meet the library after dinner.
Library dinner. Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good. I'll just have to sneak out again. Shouldn't be a problem.
Sneak. Mm-hmm.
Cool. All right, so you guys just gonna go back now, Marcus.
Yes.
So you're gonna have to sneak back in
Uh,
to make sure that you weren't caught the fact that you've been gone all day.
right.
Yeah. So we'll do you first.
We got a whopping two dice for that.
Yeah. So let's see if you can get yourself back in.
Oh, come on. Well, there's no God. That's decided right there. So, a 6.
Okay. So you can push it, but if you fail, you're gonna take a. You'll probably take a scared, maybe.
Okay.
Or you can try luck if you have any. I don't know how much luck you have left.
I got 2 more luck, but I'll probably save it for the library. So I'll just accept my fate. I'll tell Barney go to bed or whatever, and maybe he'll go run off to his kennel, and I'll just face the music.
Nice. Okay. So how do you want to do that? You're just gonna like try to go back in your room and just wait till they see you're there, or are you just gonna walk in the front door and be like,
I'm gonna like take my shoes off and walk in the front door and just kind of act like, you know, perhaps I was just like feeding the dog or something.
oh, okay, cool.
That guy just
Alright,
hops
so-
up.
So your mom is there,
hmm
and she says, "I thought you were sick."
Well, yeah, but somebody had to feed Barney. I was, you know, just need some fresh air anyways. It's good for you. You always said that.
No, it's true. Yeah, 10 hours of fresh air is good.
Well, you know, it's better for the lungs than that bedroom, you know, it's so dusty.
Are you saying I don't clean?
No, Mom. How was your day?
Well, having to cover for you all day for your father not being very happy that you weren't here. You know he's
Well-
upset about the poisoning of the animals.
Well, yeah, I'm upset about that too, you know, and there's some weird things going on with birds and I should have said that.
Like what?
Look, you know, we just found some dead birds today. Maybe they had some weird things in their head. I think some microchips, you know, like in those computers
Microchips?
that you won't let me get.
Yeah. No more TV for you. I
Oh,
think you should
gosh.
probably,
No more TV. That's just going to be no TV. It's not like I get to watch any anyways.
well, listen, we can't have a TV like everybody else has. We work hard. We're working people here.
I know. I hear it every day.
All right.
So, am I in trouble? So I really got to use the restroom.
Nice. Roll charm.
Okay. Let's see if I have anything. I have 1 point in charm and 3 hearts. Okay, 4 dice. Here we go. Should be able to get a 6 out of it. Yeah. Okay, I got 2 6s.
Hey, 2 6s. Nice. All right, hold on. That might actually be good. All right, so she says, well, listen, I understand it's the summer and it's really difficult, but there's a lot of work that we have to do here, and you know, your father works hard, but okay, so you have a bonus effect, and I'll tell you what it is. Oh, you tell me what it is, I should say. So she's going to let you get to your room without telling your father, so that's number 1. But then your bonus effect is she keeps believing you. You have formed a lasting relationship. She will take risks to help you. She will try to persuade others to believe you. She's frightened, confused, or impressed, or she's infatuated with, obviously, you're not going to use your mother. I mean, maybe.
It's a tough decision. What was the last one?
No, she's infatuated, but that doesn't seem like it would be appropriate.
No, definitely not.
I mean, in many more ways than one, but even just for the situation.
Impressed was one, yeah.
Yeah, impressed. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll say impressed.
Okay, so she's impressed with you that you came in. You know, she says, "I'm proud of you for not trying to just sneak back in the window and facing the music here. So go on upstairs and I'll bring you some food."
Yeah, sounds good. Thanks, Mom.
Okay,
And I'll run up.
cool. All right, so nobody else really has an issue with being late for dinner, right?
Please.
No.
I have to make it myself anyway.
Okay. All right, so everybody basically has their dinner. What are you going to do? Anything special, Sharky, while you're at the house with
Yeah, I'm trying to make conversation like he did before.
Okay.
Probably
Are you-
not very successful.
Are you going to drink more beers?
Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean that will impress her, right?
You know what? Roll emphasize to see if you think that will impress her. If you want.
What was that now? Okay, mind. Yeah, not really.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, maybe it's hard to say.
Yeah. I'm sure of that.
Okay. So, do you want to continue to drink beer?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So you have a liquid dinner. and I guess in a couple hours, everybody kind of rounds back up around. Because your mother was impressed with you, she doesn't give you a hard time leaving again. Donnie. So you're able to kind of. Did you plan on meeting back at the library or meeting back at this place?
Oh, at the library.
Okay, yeah, because you would have to sneak.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Then I will go over. Probably
Yeah.
I'm late, but yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't want to leave the house, so she doesn't go with you. But I guess roll. Just roll body to see if you're not. See how drunk you are.
Oh, I thought how I impress her. Damn it.
She'll be impressed if you don't puke.
Ha! 2 6s.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes,
I'm a real man.
Yes, you're able to drink the beer without really getting super drunk, and she does seem fairly impressed because of that.
Yes.
And you both have dogs, so I think you probably had a good conversation or whatever. Did you want to try to charm her?
Hell yeah.
All right, go for it.
Okay. All right. Yes. 1 6.
How many did you get? Just one?
Mhm. Hey, just come
Oh,
on.
I know you only need one. That's okay. Yeah, she actually seems, to you guys seem like you'd probably be you're building a friendship.
I don't want friendship.
Well, the beginning. Right?
Okay.
It's a start.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like she's not like treating you. She's not afraid of you, and she's not. It doesn't seem like she's hiding things from you as much as she was like everybody else. So she's opening up to you. How's that?
Oh, man,
she's
I'm
put
so
down the
proud.
butcher knife too, right?
Yeah. What's that?
And she's put down the butcher knife too.
Oh yeah. She's like your dogs are playing. She's letting you pet the dog, likes you and everything. With 2 successes, she does. The dog definitely likes you.
Yes.
All right, so you're able to get to the library, and at this point, obviously, like I told you, it's closed. Surprisingly, maybe to you guys, one of you seems to have come into the library several times during the summer, so they know the way in.
Yeah, and Andrew's he's nervous about this because he has that was whenever one of my relationships with the NPC was Miss Steverson, the librarian. So he's very nervous about entering the library with it being closed and getting caught.
Okay. But you would know because you have a relationship with her that she's probably not here because it's the summer, so she doesn't really work during the summer, and it's nighttime, so you think you're probably a pretty safe bet to sneak in. But
Andrew, do you have a secret way of getting in? We know you have all those books that you never check out, but you have them with you. So you must know a secret way in.
Well, the only books that I ever bring are the ones that you need to read to catch up with me in class, remember?
Yeah.
Da da da.
I try to play
just
cool and go,
focuses-
yeah.
And Andrew folds his arms across and he says, "Secret way, silly, follow me."
nice. Yeah, so you do. You know an area in the back that's like the windows are usually like just not locked or whatever. People don't tend to want to break into libraries. So yeah, you're able to sneak in there, no problem, and look for your book. So go ahead and everybody can roll. I guess investigate. Or you look through the books. You can do investigate or comprehend, whichever one's better for you. As you're looking through the books to see if anybody can figure out, find the location of this. And
got 1
Tony
6.
gets a +1 on there.
Oh, sorry, got 1 6.
Good.
I got two out of 9, 2 6s out of 9.
Nice.
Nothing for me.
1.
Cool. So you get some information about this boat. Basically the location of where it is, and I'll give you the information I have. I'm looking for the description of the boat that you would have. You find that it's a boat, and you find that it actually is out of commission. It was basically had some problems, so they kind of sunk it, so to say. I mean, it's not in the water, but like on the edge of the water.
Oh, sunk. It's not like a dry dock or anything. It's sunk.
No, like in a dry dock. Yeah, because they float, so like it's no longer floating. Let's see. Here we go. There we go. Find out that the ship with the ID, which I gave you already, was previously used to transport ore in northern Russia, but it was scrapped a few years ago and is now located on an island in the Norsika Gobi. A map indicates that the island is called something, and is located in the middle of Norsika Gobi.
How far away is that?
Can you say that again? What was it?
Nordiska Gobi.
Oh, GM baiting? Oh, that's not a smart idea.
No, that sounds fluid.
Oh, I think that's how you say it. I mean, I'm not sure.
Yeah, sounds good.
It's probably not how you say it at all.
Yeah, we're gonna look. Is there a map? There must be a map in the library.
The map shows you where that is. The other place, which is, I'll write it for you, Scar. Home. Scarholmen, which is probably not how you say it at all, but that's how I'm saying.
Oh, Nordic.
Oh, actually, that's at the beginning. Scarholmen.
It's like a Nordic Golby and Scarholmen.
Yeah, basically, it's not that far away. I mean, it's far away when you're a kid, but it's not so far away. It's basically across the water.
How about this? Can we look up on the? Do we know where this pigeon nest is? The location? I just want to look it on a map.
They said the north side of town. That's what she said.
Yeah, she didn't give me an exact location, but she gave you a generalized area to it. It's not necessarily near there. Let me see if I can. Last time I tried to do this, I crashed. So let's see if I can actually do it this time. When I have too many windows open, I have the map here, and you know about all these things, so I can do this. I think. Nope, I can't do that. Look at the map for you.
So I actually asked my compatriots, how are we going to get across the lake to there? Do we have to? Nobody has a boat, right? Is there a ferry that goes there?
My dad has a boat, but I don't think he would let us use it.
Who cares?
Oh, your dad has a boat.
Well, yeah.
Oh, we don't have to tell him.
Yeah, he'll never know.
But how are we going to get the boat to the water? We need a car for that. Or his truck. It's crazy impossible.
Okay, do you see it? I'm sharing it.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, and you can see my mouse too, right? Okay, so this is where the boat is. This is kind of where you are. Gunter's house. Here's the crazy guy's house. And the pigeons are somewhere around here.
Oh, we see that. Okay, pigeons.
Yeah. I mean, you can go to the pigeon nest if you want.
No, not yet.
you're pretty much like right around this area. You guys live like out here a bit, so like it's a bit of a trip. There are ducks here.
Is there a ferry that goes from one island to the other island? I know they usually do have lots of ferries.
There's definitely a ferry there, and it's Oh, did I come back? Good. All right. I closed the window. I think that's how I crashed last time because I didn't think to turn it off. You could take a ferry for sure, because the workers that work in the loop, they take a ferry to go across there. So you could do that. It's obviously not running right this second because it's nighttime, and it's for business people. So that would be a bit of a. You might have to come up with a clever excuse to get on the ferry, but yeah, there's a ferry. You'd have to get up early probably and bike to it. It's probably going to take you like an hour to ride your bike to get to the shore.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Oh, so I have to do it the next day?
Probably. If you want to go home tonight, it might be a good idea.
Yeah, I want to go home tonight.
Yeah, and I definitely don't want to go to the pigeon nest at night.
Well, you can go to the pigeon nest without a boat. You'd have to go. The boat will bring you. The boat will bring you to the sunken ship, or not sunken, but the scrapped ship.
Yeah, but after seeing the pigeons attack people in the park, I don't know if I want to go to the big pigeon's nest.
Well, it wasn't the pigeons attacking people.
Oh, people are attacking the pigeons. So we could visit the pigeons if they talk.
You could do that.
Do you want to just drop by the pigeons, or they just talk?
If I could talk to the animals.
Let's also point out that it's Sweden and it's the summer, so it's even though it's probably like 8 o'clock at night, it's still
It's
light.
still sunlight. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah. Good
Yeah.
point.
Let's swing by the pigeons before we go home. See if they have something to tell us.
Why not?
Okay, you can do that. I mean, you get on your bikes and your skateboard and head out towards the pigeons, if you'd like.
Yeah.
Before you do that, though, everybody roll a sneak.
Oh God, Donnie.
Geez, yeah, we didn't even need to.
Oh God, I succeeded again.
Oh, I succeeded as well. Whew.
I succeeded.
Fail.
Unbelievable.
Oh no!
Well, I didn't.
Okay, so did anybody get more than 1 6?
Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
Got a single
Oops.
6.
So I'll
Yeah,
say you two guys were probably like in a different section of the library. You guys were like spread out, like looking for books. And
I'm
when you,
probably telling about that girl and what success I had.
yeah. So you with your alcohol in your breath are standing in the library, and basically you don't hear the door open or whatever, but the other guys do, and they all kind of scatter. And you two guys are kind of caught flat-footed by Fruit Ang, who is the janitor for the school.
Oh,
And he's-
that's my buddy.
Oh, that's right. He's your buddy.
Yeah.
Go,
Oh.
Sharky.
Interesting. Okay, so you get caught by Fruit Ang. He sees you and he says, "Hey, you kids!" And then he turns around and he sees you.
I blink.
And what do you say?
Hello? We're on our way out already, sir.
Why are you in the library when it's closed and at night?
Well, that's a long story, sir, and I know you have got no time. And you know what? Next school year, I'll come over and I share every story. Promise. Come on, move now.
Okay, so go ahead and roll charm. I'll
man.
give you an extra die because of the teacher connection or whatever.
Okay. Yes. 1 6.
Okay, so he says, well, you know I could get in trouble for this, but
Yeah,
I
I
didn't see
won't tell anyone. It's fine.
he just kind of closes the door, like the door like turns around and walks out.
Ooh. That was close.
Very close.
Wait, what? You know him?
Yeah, so what?
I mean, he's like
What? He's what?
the janitor. Nobody talks to him.
Yeah, well, I do. He sometimes shares his lunch with me. He's cool. He knows great stories about all the people at school and such. So,
Oh, really?
So what?
Okay.
Yeah. I like him.
Okay. Well, let's get out of here, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you guys are able to get out and head towards where you think the pigeon nest is. And as you start heading in that general direction, you start to see more and more pigeons, so it becomes easier to follow. And sure enough, you come upon what is a very, very large pigeon's nest. Let me see if I can find it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is on a cliff overlooking the water. They're building a huge nest of branches, pieces of metal, and glass shards. So you can see, as you're approaching, like tons and tons of pigeons, and they're doing very strange things. Like, for instance, there's like multiple pigeons that are flying together like holding one piece of wood. Like that's just not something birds do. And they're kind of look like they're. You can't hear them at first, but they're definitely. It doesn't sound like typical pigeon.
So they're cooperating.
Chatter. They're cooperating, exactly. They're working together. And as you're approaching, you notice that they seem to be working together. But then once or twice, you see some bigger birds that kind of swoop down and try to knock them out of the sky and attack them and then kind of go back. Like the bigger birds are staying a bit back from the nest, but they're like trying to stop the pigeons from bringing more stuff to the nest.
Can we, on the way over, do we see any like scrap wood, like 2x4s and things anywhere on the way
Sure.
there?
Yeah.
I want to bring some as like
Okay.
offerings to the pigeons.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, you're able to do that. You approach the nest and you have your wood. You can see that as you get closer, you can start to hear them, and you do hear them talking. You can hear their little voices.
Yeah. So
And
we do take the wood and we put it there versus like carrying them like weapons.
Right. Yeah. I figured. Yeah.
I think that's an important distinction. Yes.
Yes.
So we'll place them on the ground, horizontally, like.
Okay. So they can see it, and if you like put it down and step away from it, some
Yeah,
birds actually
step
fly
away.
down and like pick it up, and you can hear them talking and kind of organizing themselves. Like they're like, "You take that end. You take that. You take that. We built nest."
I told you they were talking. Told you.
I go, hello, can you take us to your leader?
Don't say that. Oh my
Are you serious?
That's what you're supposed to say.
This big old goon is that guy at the bird
Because
guy.
they say that's funny. Yes, they go. They're leader.
Yeah, don't you have
no
a leader? Oh, you're communists?
Yes. So are you. So yeah. I mean, yeah. Yes. I mean, they don't really quite. You get the sensation that they don't really necessarily understand what you mean by communist, but yeah, they say no leader.
Oh. Well, we're wondering about the bigger birds that attack.
Bad
Yes.
birds.
Yeah. Do you know where they come from?
Birds.
They just fly, I guess.
Water.
Water. From over there, I point towards where in the direction of where we know that project
Yeah,
is
they
being.
say yes. Water. Birds. Bad men.
I
Bad
say
man.
gunner. I say the word gunner and see if they react.
I don't think they would react to that. No, they don't react to that. They just say, man. Bad. Birds.
That doesn't help.
Food.
Poke, poke.
Okay, so be interesting. So I'll huddle with my friends.
Yeah. They go back to what they're doing. They're not really like they're
Yeah,
working.
Hey, so they don't seem that smart, but do you think we can recruit them if we need them for something?
If somebody were to try to find our hideout, it would be nice if we had some pigeons to warn us.
Man, that's awesome.
Maybe we could, have them build a little nest by our treehouse.
No, I'm thinking, oh, wait,
Hey.
I think I'm looking now at the nest. Are there parts of our barn on the nest now?
Oh. Oh.
You see pieces that could be from that barn. But not like the whole barn, though.
I so wish you hadn't thought of that. Oh,
I think they've been scavenging. That's what happened, Sharky. They were scavenging parts of our treehouse to build their nest over there.
Yeah, you definitely see things that look like it might be part of your barn, and also you see definitely unusual things. It's not just like twigs and branches. You see like pieces of metal and like a windshield from a car. Like there's definitely like stuff that's beyond what normally a pigeon would use.
Hey, you little shits! Did you take our barn?
here we go.
And I rush over.
Ours, mine.
Yeah, no, mine.
Mine. Mine.
I try to get a piece out of there.
Sharky.
Okay.
Sharky.
What?
You're arguing with a bird.
Okay. The birds are trying to like kind of peck at you to make you stop. So roll a force to try to like swing them away so they don't hurt you.
Oh, force.
And they're going, mine.
No, mine. Body 3, 7.
Oh, Sharky's still pretty tough.
Oh shit. No.
Well, what are you using to shoo them away with?
My skateboard.
Okay. Well, you get +2 for
Not
that,
the
Jared.
bobby pin. Oh, great. Okay. Let's see.
Of course, not the bobby pin.
Yeah, 1-6. Okay.
Nice. Okay, so you're able to shoo them away, and after you grab a piece of the board, you start moving,
Yeah.
I guess, away.
Hey,
You have
that's
another-
ours.
and they're
Look
like,
at that.
mine.
You
Good wood.
forget it, you little shit.
They don't seem very happy with you guys, and they're starting to circle around above your head now.
Okay.
Run. Give it back to him. We'll get some other wood.
No, they can pay with work. That's how the world goes, you know? You guys, you take care of our barn, not the way you did before, but you just watch over it that those other little shits don't get up in our tree. Huh?
Yeah, they're starting to swarm around you guys now.
I think it's working,
Sharky.
Kyle.
I think you
Sharky,
should give him the wood
Give
Wood
back.
it back.
Mine.
Sharky, give him the wood back.
Sharky, stop.
There's probably like about
Okay.
24 birds now, so they're kind of circling the top around you.
Yeah, he's looking to Kyle and finally listens and just pushes it back into the nest. There you are, happy.
Happy. Nest. Mine.
For fuck's sake. And I'll walk back.
You might have noticed we're kind of outnumbered here.
We're talking about birds here.
Yeah, but there's like a couple hundred of them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
Yeah,
I've got my big ass skateboard.
Yeah, there's that movie, The Birds. They just killed everybody. I mean, they just went through a telephone booth and everything. It was terrible.
That sounds like a nightmare.
That sounds like a movie.
Okay, so close up and see pigeons.
Wait a minute. You said there's shards of glass in here. None of this looks like it could have come from a phone booth, does it?
Maybe. Let's see. It's stolen from all over the area. Metal pieces, glass. I mean, if you want to keep looking around,
Oh yeah, well, yeah, maybe they
they're not
picked up
bothering if you
something.
don't take anything. You can do an investigate rather if you want to try to see if there's anything.
Yeah, I want to
interesting.
see what they've picked up. Maybe there's something useful here, but we'll just remember.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah, you guys can investigate.
Woot.
No.
1-6.
Oh, baby. And
Yes.
1-6 for me as well.
Nice. So you actually find a piece of metal that has labeled on it IEX-4Z32.
Oh, it's from the boat. Oh, I go. Hey, look, we found this. Hey, how are we gonna get this without them attacking us?
I got an idea.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
I will walk around a little ways away from them and start tugging on another piece of the nest.
Oh, and then we grab it as you distract them.
Mm.
Okay, you can do that. So who's going to try to grab the piece of metal that you want? You go ahead and roll a sneak, and you can add 1 for the distraction.
I'm not.
I'm not sneaky.
I'm not sneaky at all.
I think I am a bit sneaky. Oh yeah, I'm sneaky. Yeah, actually. Okay. 7.
Well, sure, -1, number 2.
Yeah. Oh yeah, 1/6.
Okay, so you're able to do it. You pull it, like put it under your jacket or something, or hide it
Yeah.
behind your skateboard, or whatever you got to do to get it away from the birds can't see it. Yeah, you're able to get the piece while the birds are distracted by your friend.
Okay, let's get out of here.
I back up with that thing behind my back. Yeah. Ah, you little shits! You shit!
Fine, keep it.
So yeah, so you get the piece from the boat, and I guess, are you heading back to where?
Well, we'll go a ways away from the nest, and then we'll examine this. Is it just a part of the boat, or some other?
Yeah, it looks like it's just like a part of the boat that maybe like was, might have been like a piece of a railing or something that had like rusted and kind of was easy enough to pull off, and the birds were able to pull it off. But that's, as per your conversation with them, you can pretty much surmise now that the man that they're talking about is probably connected to the boat that you're already heading to.
Yeah. Well, I think we should meet tomorrow morning at the ferry, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's definitely a good idea.
Mhm.
And
So we'll set a time meet for the ferry. Find out when the ferry leaves, and then catch that ferry to the island in the morning.
Cool. We do that. As far as your upset goes, only Sharky has a condition, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just check on this. I think you can actually. Well,
Yeah,
you can
just-
go back to the school, I guess, but it's also nighttime now. If you want to
Can I-
try to get rid of it.
He's
Yeah.
got 2 beers in him. That should have calmed him down.
That's true.
Yeah, do I lose it somehow?
Yeah, or visit the
You'd have
clubhouse
to
or
go.
something.
Yeah, I think the clubhouse can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
I'll-
see if the clubhouse is still there.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, he would actually say, "I will stay at the clubhouse house tonight to take care of those."
Make sure the pigeons
Little
don't steal more
shits.
pieces.
Yeah, and
Yes, stay overnight
I mean,
there.
his parents don't care anyway. So
I think that you could heal your condition at the hideout in the same ways with using an anchor. This requires that 2 or more kids are present there.
Oh,
So
somebody
somebody
else
has to
has
stay with you.
oh, hold on.
And that they are physically or mentally close to each other. For example,
Yeah.
hugging, telling secrets and stories, comforting one another. So it has to be somebody that you would do that with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
who's your best friend or whatever?
Andrew. You need to tell me some
Yep.
stories tonight. About those maybe. Didn't you tell me about those musketeer stories? When they met women and such. I need to know stuff about that. How they seduce women and such. I need
Oh,
to know.
you mean Cyrano de Bergerac?
Bergerac. Yeah,
Really?
that guy. Donnie, can you stay with me tonight? Oh man, that sounds wrong. But yeah, can you sneak out? That's important, I had a really long conversation with Mar whatever her name was, and I mean I have to go a step further, and I need help.
sure, I think I can do that. Let me. I'm going to go back to the house and get us some snacks, and I'll be to the fort as soon as I can.
High five, man.
Cool. So is that something that you think you'd be able to do pretty easily, or do you think you have to sneak out to do that? Like, are your parents like if you were to tell them that you were going out or whatever, would you be able to stay overnight somewhere? Or?
Yeah, I'm going to go with probably. I'm going to explain to them, and I'm going to go stay with a friend for the night since the library's closed and I can't go and get any books the next few weeks. I'm going to go stay with a friend overnight.
Okay, that sounds reasonable. I think you'll probably just do that. Cool. So you do that. So you guys crash at the clubhouse. Your condition is relieved by hanging out with your friends.
Cool.
And a new box of Fruit Loops.
And a box of
Yeah.
fruit.
Another box of Fruit Loops.
More birds can come.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, you get to the clubhouse, and there are some pieces missing, but not that many. Like there's like you can see a little bit of the stars, but luckily it's not raining. And there was a conversation about possibly having a hatch in the roof, so maybe you've got that now.
Yeah, we're talking about that as well and planning on that. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So the morning comes, and you guys, I guess you just meet at the dock for the ferry. I guess would be the best way to do it. And we'll say you just get there using your bikes or whatever you would need to get to the ferry. And yeah, it's basically like a ferry that the business people go on. So I don't know. I guess you would just have to pay for it.
Yeah.
We'll just say that.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
probably
shit.
pretty cheap.
About time you guys got here.
Guys, I can't pay for that. And I point at the sign.
This is like 5
When-
cents.
When
Yeah,
you say,
sorry,
when you
please.
say that, when you say that, I look at you, Shark, and go, "Well, Mom had gave me some money the other day. I can cover you two today."
Great, you're a friend. He looks relieved. And ashamed a bit, actually.
All right. You're a good friend. So yes, you guys get on the thing. You do get some kind of weird stares by some business people, but it's summer and they don't want to be here, and they're just kind of ignoring you. And it's a pretty nice little cruise across the channel, if you will. And when you get to it's like a ferry, so you can take your bikes and stuff.
Yeah, we'll take
If you wanted to,
bikes.
yeah. And I guess you could take your dog too. So you get across, and you have to head up the shore a bit, like kind of like on some like kind of dirt roads and stuff that aren't like super well traveled. You're essentially going to like a junkyard, like a ship junkyard, if you will. So it's the area of the islands in the northeastern part. It's a large amount of debris and remains of various technological marvels. The water is full of rusty pieces with razor-sharp edges, ships half submerged in the water, strange domes, circular towers, magnetrine discs. These are the things that make the things fly. Which one was it? Yeah, this was an area where like maybe there would have been wildlife in the past, but when you guys get there, all you really see is like some kind of ominously some large birds kind of circling in the sky. And you're looking out, you can see that there's only one like large magnetrine ship out there, which is probably the one you're looking for. And it's lying kind of half submerged on its side. It's a 25 meters long. It's like tilted to one side. It looks like it was previously painted black, but it's now mostly rust colored. Let's see, you can see rainwater. Like kind of, it hasn't rained in a few days, but there's like areas where the rainwater is sitting on it. Yeah, because it's been sitting for a while. Old antenna. There's a bunch of old antennas on it with birds just sitting on there. There's a lot of birds on the ship, and yeah, so there's like a field. So you kind of have to walk across a marshy field to get to it, but you do see a door that seems to be level with the ground that you could probably get into if you wanted to.
Oh, is the door closed or is it ajar? Or
It's closed. It's kind of far away, but it's closed. So,
Okay.
It looks like there might be something like holding it shut, like there's something against the front of it, but you can't tell what it is.
okay, we'll head that way.
Okay.
But we'll watch the birds. If they take off and start heading towards us, we're riding away.
Okay. So go ahead and oh, I see. Hold on. The wreck is actually out a little bit. It's on a small island. Sorry, I missed that paragraph. So you're either gonna have to swim out to it, or you can look around and try to build like a boat or something if you don't want to get wet.
Yeah, let's see if there's like some shell of something we can use as like a boat or something.
That would be better than swimming,
Yeah.
You guys want to swim?
especially considering how badly some of us swim.
Okay. So go ahead. Everybody can roll investigate to see what you can find.
Okay, let's see.
I find nothing.
Let's see.
I got 2 6s.
I got nothing. Surprise,
I had
surprise.
three sixes.
Nothing.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay. Good. That's good. So that's 5 total. So go ahead and one of you guys can do it. Just roll a 10. Whoever's the best at it, roll a tinker, but add 5 additional dice for all the extra investigate to find pieces that you found.
So my tinker is 5. What's your tinker?
I only got 3, so go ahead.
Okay, 5 plus 5. Wow,
Yeah,
10
10
dice. Holy smokes! I have to pull out more dice.
It's a big one.
3 successes.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, you're able to build a pretty substantial raft that you can. In fact, I'll say with 3 successes, you actually even find like a little tiny motor, so you're able to kind of
Nice.
like make a little motorboat basically, so you don't even have to paddle.
Yeah, because Donnie was going to get tired doing all that rowing.
Yeah. Hey, look. Here's one of those small maglev thing. And I could put it on the back and repel the water, and it'll push us over.
Exactly.
When I see Chris bring it up there, I cross my arms again and I go, well, I guess maybe sometimes books aren't all you need to know things, huh?
Nice. Okay, so you move through the water with your little magnetrine powered boat, and as you're getting closer, you can definitely see that there is a door at the bottom, like you thought, and there is in fact something in front of it. It looks like there's like a bar in front of it, like somebody barred in.
Locked somebody in. Uh-oh, that's not good.
Let's see. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Actually, it looks like it's been barred shut, if you will, from the outside.
We'll head over there and then You want to knock on it? I asked my friends because somebody barred
knock on that.
But somebody got barred in, I think. So the question is, if what's barred in, something dangerous or something, or maybe Lena or somebody there.
We probably don't want what it is to know we're out here right away.
So you just want to unbar and open it and see what's in?
We got a crowbar. You did bring the crowbar, right?
Yeah, I got the crowbar.
The metal.
I've got my skateboard.
I have a rock.
Huh? We're armed.
Okay, so as you're kind of cruising across, you'll need to make a sneak if you don't want the birds to see you, if you care about that.
Yeah, we probably want to make a sneak.
Okay, so everybody make a sneak. Because everybody just makes a sneak. Although it's weird because you're together. So let's make one sneak, whoever has the best, with a
who's the best? I only have a 2.
I have 8.
Oh, there you go.
I think we'll let Sharky roll that.
Yeah, Sharky.
Sharky, do it.
1 success.
That's all you need.
Good enough.
Yeah, so okay, so you're able to, like, every time you see the birds, you kind of like move the boat into the kind of the reeds or whatever, and you get there without. It doesn't seem like you've alerted them, and yeah, you kind of pull up to this door, and you can see again it's been blocked from the outside.
So we agreed that we're going to be stealthy about this. So we'll take the bar off and then try to open the door quietly.
Okay. So you open up the door and you kind of you look in, and I'm looking for the description. Sorry. So basically, you open it up and you're looking into a machine room, and again, the ship is kind of like on its side a little bit. So there's a ladder going up into what would be like the cockpit. Actually, let me see if I can show you this. It'd be easier to show. I don't think there's any information here that will ruin it. Just be easier. Okay, let's see. Screen share. It's working, right? So you're here at this door. And then, but you can see the boat. So basically, there's like a cockpit up here. You do see some vents here where there's birds flying in and out, but you're kind of avoiding them, so they're not really seeing you. But that's basically what it looks like. You're in this machine room right here, basically, when you open the door. And there's a ladder going up, which doesn't, I guess that would put you, if you went up the ladder, it would put you right there.
Yeah, let's go in then.
Okay. Cool. All right, so go ahead. If you want to go stealthily up the ladder, go ahead. Everybody rolls a sneak.
Okay. We'll see how well that goes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I keep on rolling a 6 with
Yeah, no.
Yep, nothing here.
Oh god.
Probably
Yeah,
drop the
1
crowbar or
here.
something.
Only one?
I got 1.
Okay, if you failed, you can either use a luck if you want to, or push it. or you didn't sneak. It's up to you.
You know what? I will spend a luck for that.
Okay.
I'll push it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to
Okay.
try that mechanic out.
And that was a wasted luck point.
You can still push if you used luck.
How do you push?
If you want.
Just,
You just roll again.
Just roll again. Yeah.
You can roll again. What's going to happen is you're going to take a condition.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let's see what happens.
Okay.
Guys, are
So,
you
yeah, you failed.
serious?
Okay, so you're kind of trying to be super stealthy up the ladder, and you actually slip on it, making some decent amount of noise. And you take the condition of, I'll say, scared now because you don't know what's going to happen to you. So what that means now is you're -1 on -1 die on all your rolls,
Oh, shit.
and you have the scared condition. So just when you're for your role play or whatever, just keep in mind that you're scared.
Okay, cool.
And if anybody else took a condition or no?
Nope.
Okay, but you just didn't sneak though.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. So you guys approach the. Of course, I just closed the thing I want to have open. You guys get to the top, and you're looking into basically what is the control room, if you will. And I will read you the description. Actually, I'll just look at the book. We'll do it this way. Some of the birds. Oh, I already told you that. So let's see. You kind of pop up into that room and you see this large kind of machine. It almost looks like a. You've probably seen these video arcade machines. It's the best way that you could probably think about how to describe it. It's basically got lots of lights and levers and switches on it. Let's see. I shall read it to you if I can find it. Okay, machine room. Kids climb up to the tilted shift cockpit at the top. Okay, so this thing has a bunch of bird feeders on it. You can see birds sitting on it eating. The machine looks like an arcade game with blinking lights and long metallic arms. It seems like it's powered by a large generator with a battery. You can kind of also, this is just sitting right in front of you. There's hundreds of birds here, not a few. And every surface is covered with bird droppings, feathers, and carcasses of dead birds. There's also a number of tools laying all over the ground. As you kind of pop up into this room and you're taking that in, so you're kind of standing there looking at this huge machine. You can see out in front of you kind of the windshields, if you will, of the ship, and a couple of chairs that you would fly it with. And as you do that, you turn around back, and a door opens behind you, and out steps a man. He is. Let's see. Thin, middle-aged man with untidy, long blonde hair. He's dressed in an extremely dirty science lab coat. So he steps out. Okay. Okay, he's dirty and his body is covered in small wounds that look like the birds have basically been attacking. His hair and beard are unkempt, and his eyes are glazed over with an insane stare. Let's see. He looks at you guys, and he says, "Leave now, or I will kill you." He's kind of like shaky.
I go,
A little like
I go,
low nuts.
Lena wouldn't like that.
Interesting.
Wow.
Okay, cool.
That probably was not the right name to bring up.
Well, I know Lena. She's actually an NPC I know.
Sharky was just about to shout, "Oh, you little shit!" But yeah, that sounds better.
Okay, so he says, "What do you know of Lena?"
She's my friend.
Yeah, she was my friend too, supposedly, till she locked me in here, turned her back on me.
Well, we unlocked the door. It's unlocked now.
So he says, "You unlocked the door, not her." If you were sent by her to stop me, you can't do it. Leave now, and I'll let you live.
Yeah, I'm going to do an empathize. I'm wondering if he's in any condition to carry out that threat.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 4. Yeah, no.
That's hard to say.
Look, Lena didn't send us to stop you.
Okay. So who sent you? Why are you here? I didn't ask for you to come here. And he's starting to get a little riled up, and the birds are getting like a little bit anxious too. Like the place is starting to get a little crazy.
Uh-oh.
The birds brought us here.
The birds.
The pigeons. They talk.
Yeah, I know. They were all supposed to talk. This would have been a huge breakthrough.
But some
instead,
other birds are attacking people.
Yes, I know. Fantastic. They are my weapon.
Hey, listen, you little shit.
You know, your niece is kind of worried about you.
Niece?
We describe her, the girl with
Majin?
Huh. How do you know Maj?
Sharky's her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Tell him, Sharky. Show him the bobby pin. Oh wait, you didn't get one.
What?
Wow.
What are you doing to my niece? Why do you have her bobby pins? That doesn't seem appropriate.
That's not her bobby pin.
No, it's not. I swear, sir.
It's my sister's. Ugh.
Okay.
You just shut up.
Look, long story. Look, your niece told us that there were some problems and she was worried about you, and we came to check it out.
Well, I'm fine.
She
My
said she
plan is
hasn't.
working.
Yeah, she said she hasn't seen you for 3 weeks.
Well, my plan is working. Soon I will have thousands of birds working for me, and I will take revenge on all the people that laughed at me.
What about the people who had nothing to do with it?
Well,
Shit happens, huh?
Well,
Not with us, sir.
the birds are. I can control them to only kill the people that I want.
You sure about that?
Yes.
So the birds haven't attacked anybody you didn't want them to attack?
They haven't attacked anybody yet. I'm still working on it.
We saw them attacking people yesterday.
People from the factory. Yeah, sure.
No, it was people in the park.
The park. Was it the pigeons?
No, it was the other birds.
It's that damn bird. He's controlling them.
What is he talking about?
Are you saying there's another bird, like some sort of eagle or something, controlling the other
It's a
bird?
hawk. It's the
A
leader.
hawk.
It's the leader of the birds, and I mean I'm in control of the hawk, but and then as he says that, basically this large hawk, basically, and several other birds are starting to come into the space. So this is good. So this is extended. They call it the showdown. Extended trouble. So
Do we get close-ups of bird eyes and close-ups?
yeah, everything's like. So now the way this works is it's extended trouble. So you have to achieve a certain number of 6s to be able to pull this off. And what you gotta do is tell me what you want to do. Everybody has to be part of it, so everybody can tell me what they want to do in this moment. So you could be trying to. I see you're trying to convince him of stuff. You could try to kill the hawks. You could try to do something to the boat. Whatever you want to do. We'll figure out what you want to do. Everybody's actions, and then it all happens simultaneous. And then all the 6s you get add up into a pool that can either solve or not solve the final action. That's basically the mechanic here. So what's kind of the plan here?
Okay.
Hmm.
I am trying to convince him that he's not in control of the birds and he needs to shut this down.
Okay, so that will be a charm. What else? What about the rest of you?
So should we all work together, or we can do different things that?
No, everybody should do something different if you can.
Okay.
I want to use comprehend mind. Is what I'm going to use on him, and what I want to do is I'm going to at first emphasize with him and understand, maybe comprehend what he's doing, and then I want to explain to him, hey, that sometimes our projects fail, and it's best to just start over.
Okay, that's fine. What about the rest?
Is there any? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was wondering if I could. He has his machinery there.
Yep.
Can I go and try to reprogram it to?
Yep.
To make him lose the control on it, on the birds.
So basically, shut it down, like make it like not work anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Is there something I can use the tinker skill on?
You could try to shut the machine down that way. Like he's trying to shut it down with his programming skills.
Yeah.
You could like look for like the way it's connected to the battery or that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'll do that because that's definitely my forte.
Mm-hmm. And the troublemaker.
Yeah, I guess I'm making trouble. I try to hit it with my skateboard, screaming on top of my lungs.
Who are you hitting?
The hawk, not the
okay.
guy.
The bird. Okay.
Yeah, the big bird that the guy says the bird's calling
the bird's in charge. Okay, that sounds fantastic. Okay.
And I think we know what Sharky is calling the bird.
You little shit!
So do we just roll our dice and?
Yeah, everybody roll whatever dice that you would need to roll to do your thing. And you're looking for a total of 15 6s between you all.
Oh, jeez.
I got 3. I got 3
Okay,
of course.
Nice.
What do I roll? Force?
Okay, so you're using force for that, and you are using
And
your
my
skateboard, so you get the
skateboard.
+2. Yeah.
Okay.
I just got 1 success.
Wow.
I keep track of all the successes you have.
I've only got 1 as well.
I don't think we got 15.
No. I think I will use my remaining luck points to reroll.
Oh, that's right.
Dice.
We have the luck.
Yep.
To reroll.
Yeah,
I'm gonna-
I won't do
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I'm gonna use the luck
And
as
you
well.
can also push. You can do all that stuff.
I have 2.
No.
Okay.
All right, let me reroll some of these.
I used 2. 1 luck. Another 2.
I got 5 for us using the luck point.
I will push this one.
Yeah, I'm using my last one.
Your last luck.
And
Okay.
another 2.
Oh, but I have a -1 because I'm scared, so
That's right.
I don't even know if I have the first 6 anyways.
We can just start over if you don't know.
Um,
Just re-roll everything if you're not sure.
okay, I'll reroll them all just to be
Yeah,
safe.
but remember that you're -1.
Yes.
But push makes you reroll everything, right? It's not.
No, you can re-roll all the ones that were 6s.
Oh, okay. So you can
Yeah,
push.
you can still do it, but you automatically will take
Yeah, but it's my last. I used up all the luck, so
yeah,
it's the
so
final.
you'll take a condition.
I have none.
Okay. You have none? Okay. Did you push or use luck?
I used both my lucks.
Okay.
So
Oh,
I,
it was, well, it was
You can
good. I
still
used
push.
my, so the
Um,
push actually gave me 2 more successes, so that was worth it.
so I can use my push after I used my 2 luck.
You can
Yeah.
only use 1 luck per
okay.
setup, though, so you can only use 1 luck.
Oh.
So if you already did use 2 lucks, then you used your push, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can only use 1 luck per set.
Yeah. Okay.
Or 1 push. And 1 push, I should say. Okay, so what did you get total, Mikey?
6 total.
Oh, wow. Okay, and you pushed it, so you took to take 1 condition.
No, I didn't push. I only used 2 luck.
But you can't use 2 luck.
Oh, I can't. Ooh, then
So
I
basically
only
you-
have 4.
Oh, okay. But you could for that roll that you used your luck, you could have pushed it if you wanted to.
Mhm,
It has the same
okay.
effect.
Mhm.
Except you took a condition if you do that. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have 6 plus you took a condition, and I'll say scared probably is the most likely one for
Okay.
that. Okay, scared. How about let's go through we'll go through my characters like I did before. So Sharky's, I'll just go backwards. So Kyle, how many?
2 total.
2. Okay. Did you have to push anything?
Yes, I did.
Okay, so you are also scared. Let's see. Donnie.
I pushed and I have 1 success. That's
Okay,
with the
so
one
now you're
point.
second, so you're scared and upset.
Okay, great.
Okay. Christopher.
I got 3 successes, but I had to push.
Okay, so you're scared. Oh man, you guys are close. And then finally, Andrew.
Yeah, I had 5 successes,
Oh,
and
wow.
I used 1 luck point, so I still got 1 luck point left.
Nice.
Woot!
So that is
17
17.
total.
Yeah.
Oh,
All right, so
maybe.
you're able to you whack the hawk. It falls down, either dead or unconscious. The guy, you've convinced him that what he wasn't doing was right, and he actually starts to cry. He feels bad. The machine is shut down and deprogrammed. You basically like put I guess it would be the equivalent like a virus. Like you basically shut it down with the computer software, but then you also like broke the stuff so it doesn't work physically anymore. The birds start to scatter, and you're standing in a room full of bird poop and smoke and a crying scientist. Well done. That was good. 15 seemed like a lot, but you got it. There you got it.
Damn.
And you didn't have to go super crazy because there's other things you can do if you don't succeed. You can go as far as to make yourself even as far as being broken if you need to in order to succeed. But yeah, you guys are kind of scared and probably a little bit freaked out right now, but nobody's really seriously injured. And and the bird is dead too, which is actually good because the bird carries on into the next adventure if you don't kill it. So I didn't think you would. So aftermath. Now cutscene. Back to everyday life. So you're back at home. So what's happening now? What was the results of what's happened here? Unless you have a question that you want to do before we leave.
Actually, I need to sign off because I think that is my wife calling me to get her from work.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Nice.
Timing.
Bye bye.
See ya.
Bye.
See you later.
So his kid goes to get his wife from work.
Very good. Very good. It is Europe, who knows, it's-
Yeah, right. Hey, yeah. Cool. Yeah. So what's happening with Sharky now that you're back?
He tells his new girlfriend, although she probably isn't, but he goes back and tells her everything about his heroics. And tries to get her to go to the movies. Like the real exclusive backstage entrance made possible by Friends TM.
Okay, so you sneak your girlfriend into the movies. Okay.
Yeah.
That's cool. Awesome. How about Kyle?
Kyle's gone.
Oh, Kyle left. Okay. How about Donnie? Kyle went to his wife, Donnie.
And Donnie, of course, is going home, where he's going to probably face the wrath of his father for being out way late. But hopefully his mother will cover for him. And basically just probably spend some time with his dog, kind of recover, calm down a bit. But that's about what he's going to do.
Nice. And Christopher?
I would actually call Lena and tell her what happened
Nice.
and snitch on Gunner, and hopefully the people from the loop will pick him up.
Yeah, she basically is seems very surprised that would be the case, and she thanks you for calling and letting her know.
And I tell her the whole story, like the hawks and the pigeons and stuff, because she would believe.
One would imagine. And Andrew?
First thing Andrew would do is after he gets back home and things settle down, the following morning after his mom leaves to go to the post office to work and his dad's sleeping in, he goes to check in on his older brother, and he says, well, I was looking at the pollen count this morning on the Weather Channel, and it's not going to be as bad today, so I hope your asthma doesn't affect you, and I'll be back in about an hour. I need to go meet someone. and he has a prearranged meeting with Sharky at the house, and is him and Sharky meet. He tells Sharky, he says, we're doing pretty good at these investigations and stuff, and I've got this neighbor that lives next to me. I don't think you've met him yet. His name is Robin Johansson, and he's a real nice guy, but I think something's up with him. He's been going on, he's about 30 something, and he goes on all these dates with these pretty girls, and I see him go in his house, but they never leave his house, and I think something's up with that.
Another murder house.
Yeah, don't remind me. My neighbor is burying stuff in his garden at night. I tell you, we'll be famous someday.
Yes, we will.
Very cool. So basically, just so your kid doesn't know this, but Lena was kind of part of it. So she doesn't do shit when you tell her. Actually, it was her plan for the beginning, but then she turned on him. But when he basically kind of goes back to his house and kind of collects his things and decides to go on a very, very long vacation to kind of get away because he sees the error in his ways, and but he allows Sharky's girlfriend to live in the house temporarily while he's there. She gets to stay, but the birds over time die because the implants actually cause problems, and without them making more birds, all the birds that were affected die. So over the course of the summer, there's lots of reports of birds just dropping out of the sky and dying. And by the time the fall comes, basically there's no more of these birds and people aren't really talking about it anymore. And it's kind of just past.
It's like that avian bird flu, right?
Exactly. And nobody really, if you mention it to anybody, they kind of don't really believe you. They're like, oh yeah. Sometimes scientists put things in birds to track them. That's probably what it was. Your kids, you think they're doing things, but they're really not. So they don't really believe you. But yeah. And in the end, of course, you're just kids again. So very cool, guys. You did it. It was pretty awesome.
Man, that was cool.
That was bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan.
You guys did a good job. So if you could hang out for a few more minutes, do you want to try to do the experience thing? Because I'm curious how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
Sure.
So you go through, and also if anybody wants to change their item, you can. If you pick something up, you probably don't now because you have a new girlfriend. But you could have changed it to the pin or whatever.
Nah.
It usually should be something that you pick up, but it could be anything. If you want to change your iconic item, you can. Let's see, experience. Games and campaigns. I feel like they put the stuff here in a really weird way. I literally just saw it.
So I actually like most of the game, except for the ending seems sort of anticlimactic by just rolling dice. It just seems like, oh, that's too.
Yeah, I guess because they
easily
want.
resolved,
Maybe I just
right?
didn't. Maybe I should have done it differently. I think because they want everybody to say what they're going to do and then have it all
Contribute,
happen
right?
at once.
But that's very similar, like Fate, right? Fate, a lot of people put all these conditions down, and then somebody does the action, and then uses up every condition to complete the final task. So
Right.
it's very similar to that.
Yeah, I almost feel like, to be honest, the way it was going, I almost was going to just have you roll because I felt like you kind of had him. You were convincing him, and I thought, well, that's going to basically end it if you convince him. But I wanted to run through the way that it's supposed to be. But yeah, I agree. I kind of felt like, okay, well, that just makes everybody part of it. But did it really need to be that?
It just seemed.
That's a good idea.
It seemed like it went suddenly to just dice rolls versus we had a lot of good role playing up till then.
Yeah.
It almost reminds me of Arkham Horror, right? Where at the end you just roll a whole bunch of dice to see if you beat the monster at the end.
Right. Yeah, I guess too. Also because there's no. You don't play the game like that. There's very little really dice rolling until that point.
Yeah.
So it just feels like a lot because you haven't been doing it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I might just tweak that slightly or just I mean, also, I was trying to kind of explain it, so maybe I made it just seem worse than it was. Like, if I had just been like, okay, what are you doing? And then I just had you roll, that might have been. But I kind of wanted you to understand how it worked. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but it's sort of, if you went from person to person to do stuff, it also makes it a little bit more disjoint too. So I don't know how you merge it together to have a multiple action.
I guess you ask everybody what they're doing, and then you.
Ask them to roll them in the order the GM figures out makes
the most sense. Yeah. And then because also you rolled like more than you needed, so maybe in the end, like if you had shut down the computer with the software, he didn't need to tinker it, or vice versa.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, yeah. I think it could just be the way that you put it out there. Well, I guess I'll find out whatever on the next one. But yeah, I thought so too. That was the only part to me that was kind of like, hold on. Like all of a sudden we're stopping the role play that I can't find.
Just roll dice, right? Yeah. But it's very similar to several other games. Like Fate does that at the very end, and some board games do that.
It's so funny because I know there's a section in here about how to do this and I can't find it now. Let me look in the PDF. Sorry, guys. I thought you were supposed to go through. Let's see. Because I feel like this is, I think you're right though. That's the thing. And it's the first time I'm running it, so hopefully it'll be better.
Played this system, so this is interesting anyway.
Yeah, it's really.
It's also sort of weird. You have to roll sixes on a die six. That makes it really tough. So you need lots of dice.
I want the ones. It should have been on ones.
Oh yeah, you should just flip flop it to ones for your die rolling.
Legendary.
Especially for me and you.
I know.
And then once you do that, then you roll sixes.
That's exactly what happens because when you're playing like old school D&D, you have to roll. It's always you roll the wrong. I roll so many sixes when I'm like searching for stuff when you need a one. But yeah, it's like Coriolis is like this too, and a couple other games I played that were like this, where it's a dice pool, so it's always a six, but you get more dice the better you are or something. So versus just like needing a different roll.
What was the worst roll? What was it? The 14 dice to get nothing? Was that the worst roll that we got?
Probably.
Oh my god!
Because that's like really hard to do. 14 dice.
What's funny? I was playing Coriolis as a player, and we were using the automatic dice roller online, and that would happen to me. I rolled like I had like so many great skills, like I should have like easily got it when you look at like the percentage chance, and I was like failing always.
Yeah,
I was like, oh.
Yeah, sometimes I play on Roll20, and we get that too. We're playing King Arthur Pendragon, and it just rolls really high, because in that game, high isn't that good unless you have a really good skill. So it would roll 20s when you don't want to, and then it would do in a whole bunch of them, like 4 or 5, and you're like, what the hell?
Oh, here it is. It's so funny. Why is it in chapter 6? It's in a weird spot.
So I haven't played the Coriolis one. Is that the underwater one or the?
No,
that's Polaris.
Arabian Nights in Space.
Oh yeah, that one.
It's actually the same company too, I think, and it's the same kind of system basically. It's a little different, but it's basically the same.
I read some reviews. Some people didn't like the being Arabian Nights, and some people thought it was okay. It was sort of odd.
I like it so far. I mean, I'm not super big on sci-fi, but I'm definitely trying.
Yeah, some people had issues with the world, I guess. But
oh, really? The world seemed interesting to me. I think it's harder for me to like, because it's not traditional fantasy, so it's a little bit trickier to make the. What's interesting to me is like I've been reading like a lot of like the 1001 Night stories, like vibe for it, and a lot of them are about like political intrigue and like love and stuff like that. So it's not your typical like go in and kill stuff.
So it's the system like that too then?
In order to play it right, it's like this basically. Like you could go through an entire game without killing anything. Like it's just literally like, so if you're into that, then that's kind of probably more fun for you. But if you're not into that whole like, okay, it's this guy's servant saw the wife cheating, and then you're trying to figure out the mystery of the that's how those stories go.
Okay.
All right, so here's the questions for experience points. Did you participate in the session?
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
Sure.
put a check mark on it if you get any of these. So put a check mark in your experience.
Okay.
Okay. Have you been in trouble because of your problems or your relationships? Well, that's interesting. So did you get in trouble because of your relationships or your problems? That's the question.
No, not for mine.
I don't think so.
No.
Okay. That's probably more my fault than yours. Did you use or struggle with your pride? No, nobody used their pride, right?
No.
No.
Or struggle with it, right? Nobody had a problem where like they.
Well, internally, because Andrew,
Yeah, I can
Andrew-
say I would think we both kind of had a little bit of a
Because they're
tiff
back
there
and
between
forth.
the smart
Yeah.
kid
Yeah,
that
so I
we
would
were
say,
with.
yeah, so I would say yeah. Then so you guys can each have an experience point. Let's see. Did you put yourself at risk for the other kids?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, off the fence. That was crazy.
killer birds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess y'all get that, and then have you learned something new?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
like birds at all.
No.
Wait, Sharky, you didn't learn anything new? I thought you
About
did.
love?
Yeah,
Not the
Yeah,
that
maybe.
birds.
Yeah.
and about beer,
Wear a helmet.
True. Yeah.
and about pulling out pieces of a giant pigeon nest without thinking about it first.
Well, the question is, he did that, but did he learn? Is the question.
No. More from the beer. Yeah.
More from beer.
And of course about how to go on with the love interest by
Oh yeah,
by
now
Donnie's help.
yeah. So now you've
Not
gone
Donnie's
past.
interest.
You've gone past one love interest. You're on to the second, so you're like the
Yeah.
most experienced in that area.
Oh
Yeah.
hell yeah.
That's good. So yeah, so you check off all those boxes that you have. When you finally have 5 of them checked, which I don't think anybody got all 5 this time, you can increase
Something by 1.
Yeah, I think it's an ability or a skill, one or the other. I think probably we'll check when you get there.
It's probably a skill or
Yeah.
something. By
It would make
1.
more sense for it to be a skill. I would, but then an ability.
Yeah, there's no
check.
way you can increase an attribute. That's really hard, probably.
Yeah, I would think so. Well, the attributes only go to 5, so everybody
Yeah.
starts pretty high. Although you can, also everybody should note their birthday, because when you go up, when you get older, your luck and stuff changes.
Oh yeah, you
Mhm.
lose.
So-
Oh, that's
so-
how your attribute goes up. Your attribute goes up, and you lose the
Yeah.
luck.
Yeah. So
Oh, and do the luck refreshes? How do we
yes,
get our
every
luck
session.
back? Oh, okay.
So yeah,
So we're back
every-
on the luck.
Well, they say every mystery, which most of the mysteries are one session.
Mhm.
The last one in this campaign is a multiple session one, so that you would get it every session. But yeah, so everybody gets all their luck back, and if you have any conditions, they're obviously
Okay.
taken care of. You're back to kind of the boring life that you had been leading for the rest of the summer. And yeah, if you want to play in the next one, you can use the same characters, and then you'll keep adding to what you've got. And also, if you think of anything relationship-wise with any of the other characters, then just note it on your sheet so that it's part of the game. Because the more of those you have, the easier it is to get experience, because then you'll use them.
Mhm.
But that's basically the way that works. I guess I'll stop the live stream now. I thought it was pretty good.